We look at some things and we always hear men complain about what they don't get, about what they don't have, especially from women. They always complain about their interaction with women. They always complain about their interaction with other men. But you know what I've come to realize? When you hear men complain about these things, they're not complaining because they don't have them. They're complaining because someone else does. Now, I ask you, what's the difference between the man who has these things and the man who doesn't? Simple. One man deserves it, the other man does not. And to break it down even further, the man who does not deserve it really does not pursue it. He just complains about not having it because he see how much joy this lifestyle brings to the next man's life. He understands how much the next man enjoys being the type of man who deserves these things, man. Some of us live lives of favor. The Most High shows us favor. Women show us favor. Businessmen show us favor. And there are others of us who don't even take the steps to be able to obtain that favor, but still complain about the men who do. Emperor, what up, man? Imagine. Jay Will, what's good? So today, man, I want to talk to you about 10 alpha benefits beta males want, but don't have the alpha substance to deserve. You can't look at the alpha man's life and think you deserve that. You simply can't, man. You deserve what you earn. You deserve what you accept. But you also deserve what you demand. And some of us demand these things. You dig? Some of us demand these things. So, AJ, Ice King. What's good, brothers? Emperor AG. Namir, KG. All right, we got 100 people on deck, man. Let's go ahead and jump into this thing. Now, some of these things are gonna make some men feel some kind of way. And that's not my intention, brothers. That's never my intention to make any man feel any kind of way, because I don't want to put anybody in their feelings. I don't want any man to be in his feelings. If you listen to my piece earlier on submissiveness, if you listen to my other piece earlier on heartbreak, you know I don't want any man in his feelings. But this is going to do it nonetheless. The first thing that men want but don't deserve. No, and when I say don't deserve, I don't mean a man can't have it. I mean he doesn't deserve it because he's not putting forth the type of effort. He's not making the type of sacrifices in his life to deserve these things. These things are available to all men. You just have to need them enough. You have to want them enough. You have to desire them enough to make the sacrifices necessary to get them. That is all. The first thing is financial stability. Financial stability. What does financial stability even mean when Dr. BOA says it? In the immortal words of French Montana, when it comes to money, it means I ain't worrying about nothing. Nigga ain't worrying about nothing. Nigga ain't worrying about nothing. Nigga ain't worrying about nothing. I ain't worrying about nothing. Nigga ain't worrying about nothing. Financially. It takes a whole lot of damn sacrifice, man, to be in that position, brother. It take a whole lot of doing without a whole bunch of things for a long period of time. It take a whole bunch of focus on one thing for a long period of time, even when it seems like that thing might not pop out for you. It takes a long period of time living the life that's opposite of financially stable. Give you a perfect example. There are some men who had to live in their car, who had to live with a broad they didn't like, who had to go back home and live with their folks, who had to sleep from sofa to sofa, friend to friend house, couple of relatives' house, couple of broads' house even, on their way to the position they're in right now, where they don't worry about nothing financially. There are other men who, when faced with that same prospect, decided they'd give up on their goals, they'd give up on their dreams, they'd give up on their ambitions, and just go ahead and settle down and go get a job somewhere. And now they're reminiscing about the fire they used to have burning in their soul that has since gone out. There's not even a flicker anymore. There's not even warm embers left behind because they decided to not make that sacrifice. They decided to not go through those things. They decided to not risk being ridiculed by those around them. They decided to not. There is a man who is still in a marriage with a woman he hates. And there's also a woman who's still in a marriage with a man she hates. But I guarantee you, each one of them knows a counterpart who got out of that situation. There's a man who lost everything in a divorce. He thought about being one of those 10 men a day who killed themselves after facing the results of a divorce. But you know what he said to himself? He said, there's already 10. It's got to stay at 10. If I kill myself, it's going to be 11. So I'm going to live today. And every day, he was waking up too late. It was already at 10 by the time he woke up. That man had to keep on living. And you know what he did? He built himself back up bigger and better than he ever would have been had he stayed in that situation. He took those risks. He took that laughter. He took that ridicule. He took those I told you so's. It's the same thing when it comes to financial sector. When it comes to the financial sector of your life, man, you have to be willing to take the necessary risks to get where you want to get. Let's think about this. It was 10 a.m. Central Standard Time when I came on, man. And when I come on like that every night. When I'm on, it's always late. I was talking to the homie Young Clinks, man. He's like, damn, big bro, I don't see. That shit is amazing that you can have 300 people in there with you, man, at damn near midnight. And I was like, brother, I'm going to be honest with you. It is, man. It is. But once I set on this time, man, I mean, this is the time that, that I needed to come on, man. Everything else is just from the Most High. But ain't too many people, man, in this particular so-called sector of YouTube, man, that's up, man, dropping them live every night like this time of night. Ain't too many people that turn around, man, and then on days when they don't have to train their clients early in the morning like that, man, turn around and instead of doing something else, man, be on point right here, man, to come in and drop something around by 11 a.m. Central Standard Time and drop an early morning motivation after they was just on till about midnight the night before. These are sacrifices, bro. These are sacrifices. See, let me tell you something about me, brother. And you ain't heard nobody else in this sector say this. My nigga, I'm a YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? Being a YouTuber is one of my occupations. Being a YouTuber is one of my occupations. I'm not a content creator, nigga. I'm a content creator over all my platforms, over all my different types of content, from music to spoken word to this. But this right here, this is me being a YouTuber, keeping a schedule that you men can rely on for the most part. That's what this is. I'm gonna call it what it is. I don't have a problem. The only people on this platform who have a problem calling themselves a YouTuber is the men in this sector. Nobody else has a problem with it. Black female channels don't have a problem calling themselves a YouTuber. That's what the hell you doing. If you do YouTube, you're a YouTuber. And if you start making a legitimate income from it, then you're a successful YouTuber. That's how this goes. But you know what? You hear cats all the time talking about, man, he on doing this joint. He on doing this right here. Man, he put consultation links down there and all that. Man, he always trying to promote his Patreon. He always doing this and doing that and once you get a job, nigga, YouTube is a job. I'll be perfectly honest with you. There's some cats on this platform that make more money than all of us in here combined, and I don't even know what y'all make. But I know some cats on this platform that make more than all of us combined. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about quite a few meals a year. Well, I won't say all of us combined, but you get what I'm saying. I won't say all of us combined because, you know, I think about me and some of y'all, we might trump them. But y'all get what I'm saying. Y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. See, the bottom line is this, man. Some people deserve financial stability because they stick to their guns no matter what the obstacles are. Some people say, you know what? I don't want to work for nobody. I'd rather make less money to work for myself. And when that pans out to fruition, that's another form of financial stability. See, financial stability is not always about the amount of money you make. Financial stability, you got to think about this. If how you make money gives you mental stability, emotional stability, spiritual stability, and financial stability, if it gives you all of those stabilities, it is stability. It is financial stability if it contributes to you being stable and all those other facets of life. You ain't got to be a millionaire. You ain't got to be a billionaire. You ain't got to be none of that. All you got to do is have peace of mind, and the way you make your money doesn't interfere with that peace of mind. See, I don't knock a man who has a job at all. I never knocked a man who has a job. I'm saying it ain't for me because I get too stressed out when somebody I don't like try to tell me what the fuck to do. I have a real issue when somebody that I already don't like try to tell me what the fuck to do and then tries to have an attitude about it. I've had jobs, lost them all. Because I'm not taking no shit. I'm not going to take no shit, then go home and have a drink and then complain about it to somebody. Let me tell you something. If you got an old lady at home, man, and then you go to your job and get pissed off at your job, man, because somebody done boss you around, you go tell your old lady like that, in her mind, she thinking you's a bitch. That's what she thinking. When you go home and tell your old lady, yeah, baby, I was in there, and John gonna come in there, talking about, Barry, you got to go in there and do that now. You're like, hey, John, I'm gonna eat my lunch. No, Barry, you got to cut your lunch short. You got to go in there. Baby, I was hungry. That nigga gonna come in there, talking about, I gotta go in there, or that cracker gonna come in there, talking about, I need to cut my lunch break short. I was ready. I was eating. I got right to my lunch break. Well, baby, you did right. You went on and ate your lunch, didn't you? Now I went on up and got on in there. Went on in there. I ain't like it though. Man, she looking at you like, man, you's a bitch. Because she realizes right then that you'll sell your own self out for $1. You'll sell your manhood out for $1. You'll sell your masculinity out for $1. You'll sell your right to manage your own space, to manage your own face, to do everything that you want to do on your own way, just for $1. I don't fuck, even if you got a degree, I ain't taking no shit. She is not going to see that as a respectable move. And you can say, I don't care if my woman respect me. You're a damn fool. If you got a woman in the house, you don't care if she respect you. Hey, man, you need to just shut up. You know what? You so stupid. You don't even deserve the beta male simp mangina voice. See, Douglas, my brother, what's good, man? Salute to you. If you ain't willing to make the sacrifices, man, let me tell you something, man. There's men out here that's willing to take penitentiary chances, man, to get the nest egg money for whatever business endeavor that they want to continue on. They end up going legit. You know, they end up too legit to quit. But they start off, man, taking a penitentiary chance all the time. I'm talking about football numbers chance. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about numbers on the state level. Yeah, state prison is tough. But shit, in some of these places, man, you get a day for a day. You know what I'm saying? 20 years turning to 10. You get a day for a day. Feds, you get 20, you gone for 20. You know what I'm saying? You get 15, you gone for 15, homie. I'm talking about to the day. You go in, November the 11th, November the 4th, 2019. Hey man, you coming out, you know, shit, 2034. November the 4th. That's just how it's gonna be. But his brothers out here willing to take those chances because they want financial stability. Everybody ain't gotta have financial stability. If you don't want it, you don't want it. Cool. But there's people out here that want it, and they're gonna do whatever they got to do to get it. D Flynn, appreciate the $2 super chat, bro. Salute to you. Another thing, man, that these boys want, but they ass ain't willing to put in the work to get or make the sacrifice to get. See, you can't be a boss and expect a woman to submit if she got to help you pay shit. You can't be a boss and expect the woman to submit when she got to help you pay shit. It's not realistic. You're not thinking about life from the proper perspective. You simply can't have that expectation. You're not being real with yourself. You don't deserve submission if a woman got to help you pay shit. Submission is a boss position. You got to pay the cost. You got to pay the cost to be the damn boss in order to deserve submission. But these niggas want a woman to pay 50-50 on the damn bills and still submit. Nigga, you crazy. I don't want no woman that's that goddamn simple-minded. I don't want a woman to be that lame. Of course, shit, a woman got to bow down in my life, but damn. That's just like saying a woman who pay all the bills submits. I don't want a woman who pay all the bills to submit. Hell, I don't want a woman to pay all the bills. I want to be in a situation where a woman got to pay all the bills. Shit, that ain't my thing. But these boys literally be complaining about women not bowing down to them when they want a woman to be in a 50-50 financial relationship. See, a 50-50 relationship can only be financial. That's what that shit is talking about. There is no 50-50 emotional relationship. There is no 50-50 physical relationship. One person's sex drive is always going to be stronger than the other. There is no 50-50 mental relationship. There is no 50-50 intellectual relationship. No two people can be equal on those. But financially, motherfucker can split it right down the middle. And your ass can't expect a woman to bow down to you, nigga, when she kicking in as much as your ass kicking in. You simply can't do it. Not in the square world. That shit don't work in the square world. And that's all we talking about in the square world right now. Jay Will, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Bro say, I appreciate all the content on YouTube and Patreon. I study all your content all day to become the most alpha version I can be. Thank you, brother. No doubt, brother. I appreciate that. Appreciate your support, man. You know, all over the place, brother. All the support. I appreciate it, bro. These are things, man, that we just have to keep in mind, brother. Jeremy Ledet, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Jeremy said, thank you for your knowledge, wisdom, and perspective. No doubt, brother. I appreciate the super chat. Appreciate you being in the joint. So when these boys be complaining, talking about, well, man, black woman, she won't submit, she won't bow down, she always got to be, combative and all. Nigga, ain't no one for let you boss her around, nigga, but she got to take care of you. And if that's your case, you ain't got no game to manipulate her mind into any type of teamwork, make the dream work shit. You can't do it from that perspective, boy. You got to have well made up mind. You got to be experienced with the ism to pull that off, boy. When the reality of the matter is that you need her money, you got to master the ism to be able to pull that off. Because a lot of men don't have the confidence to stay in frame, to stay in their masculine mindset, to stay in their alpha mindset when they know that the financial burden of life, they need help with it. A lot of them can't do it, man. So I'm telling you now, you can't be the boss and expect a woman to submit when she got to pay shit. You understand? Listen, see, we're not talking about a woman coming in, kicking down bread to you. We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about a woman getting money, kicking it down to you. We ain't talking about that at all. She going out, coming in, bringing the money in, you take care of everything. That's a different situation right there. You understand? That's a different situation. We're talking about you. Most people who are in that situation, man, a man has cultivated a woman for years. Now, you can cultivate a woman for years, man, and put her in the mindset where no matter what it is, she always views you as her king. You could do that. But most of these niggas can't do that. It could be done, but most of these clowns can't do it. It's sure possible, but not for them. So when you present the 50-50 equation, see, not when a woman got to break bread. Notice I say when a woman got to pay shit. I put it deeper for you. When the woman got bills coming in the house in her goddamn name. When the power bill come and her name on the bill. You know what I'm saying? When the deed to the house got her name on it. When the lease to the condo got her name on it. When the lease to the apartment got her name on it. When the car's in her name. When the gas bill come and her name on the bill. When you pay the house note, she pay all the utilities. When she got to pay them out. See, let me tell you something. A woman breaking bread with you puts her in a different mind state than a woman who has to write checks and send out checks for bills. That woman feels like she's carrying as much weight as you are. When she can look at the numbers, when she can look at the bills and see what's going out and have to write the checks to pay them shits. You have put her in too much of a powerful position for her to submit. People don't submit when they understand their power. There are people who are in situations where they're submissive, where they really don't have to be submissive, but they are because they don't understand that they have power in the situation. That's the whole purpose. If you got to be a power conglomerate, you got to take all the power and pull it over to yourself. You can't leave no power just laying out there because a motherfucker may figure out, hey, there's some power over there I need to grab. Totally different ball game when a woman is kicking out her own money, looking at where it's going, looking at how much it's going, watching that shit bounce out of her account, knowing that she's paying for the shit, the light she just flicked on, knowing she just wrote the check for that shit. This a totally different mindset. It's not a different mindset for us, but for a woman it is. Women function differently when it comes to how their money goes out. It's like the difference between shopping and loaning somebody some money. A woman will shop till she goddamn drop, going to buy everything she want. Don't know what she spending until she look at her credit card, until she look at her credit card statement, or until she check her bank account and for all them stores and realize that, or go home and count the receipt. She don't know how much she spent. She just in there spending. When it come to loan somebody money, she remember she loaned her auntie Brenda $500 in March and ain't got it back yet. She remember she loaned her uncle Jerry $1,000 in June and ain't got it back yet. She remember all that shit. She remember when she pays a bill. She don't remember when she tricks off money. She don't remember tricking off money. So let's get back into this thing, man. Another thing these boys wish they could have, they think they deserve, but they ass don't want to put in the work for it. See, another thing is this: some of these boys are built for feminist women, and this is along with being the boss of expect the woman to submit. She got to pay shit. Some of these boys accept they need feminist women. A feminist woman wants to pay her share of the bills. Let me tell you something. There are some feminist chicks out here, bro, that ain't gonna never put themselves in no position. They'll live in a shelter before they put themselves in a position where a man's controlling everything. There are some women out here that just ain't gonna go for it. They too scarred to go for that. And let me tell you what a part of the problem is. A lot of these women have put themselves in these situations with beta male simp manginas, and the nigga couldn't even pay his 50%. A lot of these women been in 50-50 financial relationship with men, and those men still couldn't carry their weight or wouldn't carry their weight. So those women look at it a certain way. They say, you know what? I ain't gonna never put no man in a position where I gotta rely on his ass financially in no kind of way. I ain't gonna never put myself in a position where a man has financial power over me again. Cause a lot of those women end up in debt coming out that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga be done put them in a bind where, they end up getting some shit so expensive that they can really only afford comfortably to pay 50% of the shit. And if the nigga don't hold up his end of the bargain, cause he ain't never had shit, so he think he balling now. You know what I'm saying? He feel like the Jeffersons, moving on up to the top. Finally got a piece of the pie and shit. So that nigga ain't even take care of his end. So that woman end up in a terrible financial position that she got to grind her way out of. And now, first off, she looking at niggas like niggas ain't shit, like niggas is weak, niggas can't eat, niggas are irresponsible because she had this situation with this nigga right here who took her down through that, man, and left her ass in shambles. So she ain't gonna never be in no situation where she gonna submit to no nigga. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, bro. I fucked feminist women, man. Quite a few of them in my life. And I got as much submission out of them as a nigga gonna ever get out of them. You understand? But the difference between the average woman and a feminist chick who has her paper together, that's only so far she gonna go into submission. Cause her whole purpose in doing everything she did was to be independent. In her mind, she wanted financial independence. She don't want to bow down and step and fetch or none of that shit. Now, when this alpha energy get on her ass, a lot of that shit go out the window. But she ends up, not wanting to be in that scenario. You know what I'm saying? It's not an easy way for her to live. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be honest with you. They'll go further for alpha motherfucker than they'll go for anybody else. But that shit, but most women will. See what I'm saying? So, but these boys deserve feminist women. See, these boys deserve women who gonna make their ass do what they supposed to do. These niggas deserve a woman who come home and they gotta get a woman they check and she pay the bills, they get them what's left. Bunch of niggas out here deserve that shit. Bunch of niggas out here built for that. A bunch of niggas out here ain't got nigga ain't got his name on none of the bills. He just come home and give up his money. A lot of niggas out here like that. A lot of niggas out here that's single that would be like that if they was with a woman. Let me tell you something. A lot of these niggas out here avoid those situations with women because they know it's gonna expose who the fuck they are to the people around them. So you can play that old pimp shit, that old player shit all you want to until you get in a situation where you got a woman around you or women around you and they're attractive and they get money for you. How do you handle that? Because ain't no woman gonna be getting no money for you, man, if you acting like a fuck boy. She ain't gonna do it. And that's just the reality of it. You got to keep in mind, man, that it's better to downsize all your shit and have your own space than to be up in the space, man, where a woman take care of your motherfucking ass, bro. Now, if you hit a rough spot and a nigga fresh out of penitentiary, some shit like that, You know, and I'm gonna be honest with you, them be the niggas who stay in that situation for the shortest period of time. Nigga fresh out the pen, nigga been locked up 10, 15 motherfucking years. Come out, be hold up with a woman about 6 months, man. Nigga be doing everything in his power to get once the novelty of having that in-house loving wear off, man. Shit, man, that nigga be trying. Let me get the fuck up out here. So after that first month, when he beat up back out to the point where the novelty of it and worn off, man, he be saying, man, I'm gonna get out there. 5 months later, that nigga be out getting money. And that's the reality of it, man. So, a lot of these boys deserve that feminist woman. They deserve a woman who's gonna come in and be in control of things and run the household and do all that other shit. And you got niggas out here that can't even eat a good square goddamn meal, man, if a woman don't cook it for them. You know what I'm saying? You gotta niggas eat like shit. That's why. Let me tell you something. A lot of men, and this to me, this shit is surprising. We always say that when you settle down with a woman, you get fat. You get comfortable. Well, why all these single niggas is fat and comfortable? How you fat and comfortable and you ain't got no woman? What's your excuse? See, it ain't the woman. A nigga don't get fat and comfortable because he have a woman. A woman don't make you fat and comfortable. You was already on your way to being fat and comfortable. The woman just give you an excuse, give you a reason to sit down somewhere, give you a reason to not take care of yourself. Man, it ain't no man out here, man, to feel like a woman is the completion of his fucking life. That shit is a myth. Niggas don't feel like that. Niggas feel like they got to complete the woman's life. You find me a nigga that meet a woman and marry her and all that, man, he give that shit to that woman as a gift. Any nigga that marry a woman give it to her as a gift. I don't give a fuck if you happily married or not. If you happily married, you give a marriage to your wife as a gift to her. You get that shit as the completion of her life. It ain't never the completion of yours. There ain't a nigga out here that view marrying a woman as the completion of his goddamn life. Now let's stop playing that role like niggas believe that shit out here. Because they don't. There ain't no niggas out here believe that. Niggas get that shit to their woman as a gift for holding them down, for proving her worth. So let's be realistic out here about this shit, man. Salute to the homie with the man. I can't make what some life. I see life in there, man. I can't make out nothing else, but appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate the $10 super chat. Homie said thanks for the mind elevation, brother. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate the super chat, man. Young Man Hood channel, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Brother say preach, brother. No doubt, bro. Appreciate the super chat, man. Another thing these boys don't deserve is the so-called pick-me chick. I realized that these feminist women, they call women who submit to niggas pick-me chicks. Pick-me chicks. Pickme. Pick-me chicks. They say if a woman that submit means that she'll do anything just so a nigga will pick her. She want to be picked so bad. But see, let me tell you something. One thing you ain't gonna never find, and I'm gonna talk about this later. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna talk about it because somebody might be listening. Next thing I know, a nigga be talking about it on the video in the morning. But y'all will see what I'm talking about, man. It's gonna be about the pick me chick and the feminist chick. See, the pick me chick just won't submit. She just wants to do what God say. She wants to try to honor the word of the Most High. She want to keep things in proper order. God, man, then woman. That's what she want to do, man. But you know what? That woman goes through so much. And see, and then those feminist chicks, they laugh at her and point at her. Say, you stupid. Look at you keep going through that with these niggas. The woman keep doing this, man, for the wrong niggas. She keep getting niggas that don't deserve that pick-me chick. I love the pick-me chick, man. Shit, gonna find my own pick-me chick or two. Give me a couple of pick-me chicks, nigga. See, what you got to understand is this, man. The pick-me chick is the only chick that an alpha male want. That's why all these women who be complaining about her ain't got no fucking man. I guarantee you, ain't now one of them got no, they may have a male, but they ain't got no fucking man. I can guarantee you that. They got some nigga who is willing to be in a 50-50 financial situation with them. And I'm going to be honest with you. Ain't no real man willing to be in no 50-50 financial relationship with no woman, bro. See what I'm saying? Ain't no real man willing to do that. Nigga downsize his life before he get into a 50-50 financial relationship is power. Whoever control the finance control the power. So if she control 50% of the finances, boy, she got 50% of the power. What real man wants that? What real man wants that? So it's funny to me to see a group of women pointing at another woman because she simply keeps choosing the wrong type. She simply keeps selling in with the wrong type of men. If she could just hold off to the alpha male roll up on her, she gonna have that American dream that those women want deep down inside. See, the feminist women, they want that shit deep down inside. They want it. They just don't think it's out there. Matter of fact, they damn near convinced it ain't out there. So even if that woman is happy as hell, the pick me chick can be happy as shit, man. I'm talking about she can be happy as flies on shit. And they still gonna point at her and ridicule her because they think that she's a fool, even though she's happy. Because they can't find that happiness. You see what I'm saying? Anybody who can't find the happiness that you got, gonna fucking hate that you got that happiness. I'm talking about friends, foes, family, everybody. Strangers, motherfuckers who can't find that happiness, gonna hate you got it so much that they gonna refuse to believe that you got it. They gonna think you being a fool. It's kind of like a woman who stays with a man who has other women. Now, they'll call that woman a fool. But that woman knows and accepts that she had a chance to make a choice. Now, these same women will cry and pitch a fit when they with a man that don't give them the choice and just have other women anyway. And you know what they complain to be? Well, you could at least told me and given me a choice of whether I want to stay in the situation or not. You could have at least given me a choice. You didn't even give me a choice. Well, why the fuck you complaining and pointing the finger at that woman? She got the choice. She just chose to stay. Same thing your ass would have done if the nigga had given you a choice. Hell, you want to stay with him now. See, we got to keep in mind, man, that there's only certain people in this world who deserve to truly be happy because they're honest about what it takes to make them happy. You got to be honest about what it takes to bring you joy. For me, if somebody says, man, I hate my job, I'd be like, man, you should be doing everything in your fucking power to get out of that shit if you hate it. Hate is a strong word, boy. Anything you hate gonna stress you the fuck out if you got to deal with it. It's gonna stress you the fuck out. Why you think Klansmen was so riled up? They hated niggas. They hated niggas. And so to have a nigga around just irked them and stressed them out. They had to kill him. Hatred makes you, man, boy, hatred will kill you, man. Hatred will kill you, man. Great point, C-Dub. Great point. So the pick me chick, I mean, hey man, listen, bro. She's the chick. She's good as gold. She's good as gold. Or at least good as silver. Shit. But most niggas don't deserve to pick me chick. Man, most niggas don't deserve no woman that's, man, gon' bow down, man, and give them that level of respect. Most of these niggas don't respect themselves that much. You expect a woman to respect you more than you respect yourself? How you expect a woman to treat you like a king when you treat yourself like a fucking peasant? You treat yourself like a court jester, nigga. You the laughing stock. But you think you're supposed to have a woman that gonna submit to you? No. But the problem is, these niggas be faking like they some type of special nigga, and then they ruin the chick that's willing to submit. Then by the time you meet her, she got a child or two or three by niggas, but she's still in the same mind space. But I mean, she's got that baggage that you just don't want at that point. Then those women really look at her and say, "Oh, see, that's what you get. That's what you get." But unbeknownst to us, she would have that too if she hadn't had those abortions. Let's be realistic. So when you find a woman who's getting that proper leadership, because let me tell you something. I don't care what level a woman is on. I don't care what level she's on. She can only elevate higher with proper leadership from a man, from an alpha male. Proper leadership from an alpha male that she's receptive to. Find me the woman who feels like she's made it. Put her ass on my team for a year. I ain't got to have her whole life. Give me 365 days with the broad, 366 on a leap year. And I guarantee you, I'll have her ass at heights that she ain't never thought she could accomplish. She'll be looking at where she was a year ago and saying, damn, you the most amazing motherfucker I ever met in my life. I thought I had already made it. But I hadn't made it. There is no woman who doesn't have proper leadership from an alpha male who is at her full potential. She can't reach it on her own. She can get to a point where she's satisfied, she's comfortable, but her full potential takes a level of logic, reason, understanding, wisdom, and knowledge that she can't have. God ain't gonna give it to her. I don't give a goddamn how much education she get. She ain't gonna never find it. She's just a perfect example. Let's look at Beyonce. Beyonce, Destiny Child, biggest group in goddamn the world. Beyonce was huge, huge. But she took over when she got on Jay team. Why she take over? Because Jay told her, hey, shawty, look, you making these white folk too much money. Let me tell you something. You better control this shit. She wasn't ready for it. So she said, Daddy, you do it for me. He took over. She was still signed to a label. You know what Jay started doing? He didn't submit no project to them so they can approve it. He gave them the project and said, here you go. Because you know what? The nigga had always been a boss with them white folks like that. He had always been a boss in the industry. He had always made more off himself than they made. He's the reason she's where she's at right now. Not her. He pulled away from her dad and said, look, man, you've done a wonderful job, bro, but I'm going to be honest with you. You know, there's a new daddy in town now, brother. You know, you're going to have to clean your hands of this. We're going to have to cut all this shit off. You know, it's all love, man, no animosity, but I'm going to have to take baby girl to the next level, man. And he did that shit. Now she dropping albums overnight without telling nobody, going gold the first day. Because it took the vision of that man, to put her in that position. Rihanna's another one. Her big head ass, man, she was doing okay. But when she really jumped under Jay wing, bam, she took out. She was playing backcourt, backfield. She was she was running mate to Beyonce. Till Jay said, okay. You did it. She finally got around to realizing that she wasn't gonna be shit without Jay. She was already reached her potential, and she started doing what he told her to do. If you look at her, her style changed. She got a couple of surgeries done to her to knock out a couple of her physical imperfections, or at least tone them down a little bit. And he increased her sex appeal, and bam, she fuck around and caught up to Beyonce. See, you got to understand, man. You have to understand that I don't care what level a woman gets to. Proper appraisal, approval, and guidance from an alpha male motherfucker gonna take her to the top. And that's the reality of it. Now, another thing, man. Let's get back into this topic, man, because I'll go down that rabbit hole right there, man. We'll come up out that motherfucker about 15 Bugs Bunnies, man. We'll have to grow a garden to feed all them rabbits, man. See, a lot of these boys, they want the true respect of the woman in their lives. They want the true respect of a woman in their lives. But they ass don't deserve it. Why? Why don't they deserve it? Now, I know some beta male simp man Johnny gonna come in this motherfucker and say, well, Dr. BOA, no, everyone deserves to have a woman respect. If she's in your life, she should respect you because you're a man, Dr. BOA. Man, shut your punk ass up. That ain't how it go. Just because you got a penis, man, that don't make you a man. Not in character. Physically may make you a man, but not in character, homie. The reason why these niggas don't deserve the respect of the woman in their lives, because they don't lead with their fucking character. They lead with something other than their character. They lead with their wallet, as some of these boys say. They lead with their dick, as one of these niggas say. Have my brother C Doug pissed off. My brother C Doug wanted to jump in on that boy so quick he wouldn't come back. You gotta lead with your character. The only thing in this world a woman that's gonna ever respect if you being a motherfucker of high character, if you being a motherfucker of high integrity, if you being a motherfucker of a high moral fiber, she ain't gonna respect shit else. She'll accept something else. She'll like something else. You know what I'm saying? Hell, she'll even get infatuated with something else. But when it all boils down, the only thing that matters from a woman is her fucking respect. She can keep her love. She can keep her lust. Respect comes first. That is the first thing that must be on the table. None of that other shit matters. And if you're a man that don't understand that, the woman know you don't understand that. You know how many niggas out here accept disrespect from a woman, man, and let her ass stay around? Cause she beautiful? Cause he pussy whooped? Cause he need her money to pay 50% of the bills? These boys take anything off a woman, man. GMB, what up, homie? Good to see you in the building. My brother GMB is in the building. You know, when you think about these things, man, you got to think about this, brothers. The reality of life is this. Whatever you lead with, is damn sure what you bleed with. You either gonna put what makes a relationship live, or you gonna put what makes a relationship die. Honor, integrity, morality, intestinal fortitude. That's the shit that nurtures and makes relationships flourish, nigga. If you ain't got those things, then you don't deserve to have a relationship with a woman that flourishes. You don't deserve a woman to walk around and tell the world you're the most amazing motherfucker she ever met. You don't deserve to have a woman publicly confessing her fucking love for you. You don't deserve to have a woman smile every goddamn time she see you. You don't deserve to have a woman panties get soaked every time she come around you. You don't deserve none of that. Because you think your money and your dick gonna get you some respect. It ain't. Every nigga got those. Even a broke nigga can come up with a few dollars to give a woman. That's just the reality of it, man. And the thing is, the only thing that you can control and know is gonna be there for you at all times is your character. That's it. Your internal man. It's the only thing that you can guarantee is gonna be the same fucking 50 years from now. You can control that for 50 years. There ain't no chance shit that can happen to change your character. You got to make a decision to change your character, homie. You can invest in some shit, man, and I was looking at some. I was looking at the way the market was moving. You know, I be watching the stock market like a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? Like reading it, analyzing. I be watching that shit like a motherfucker. So you know why ain't nobody business. But I saw a cat, man. Motherfucker was a billionaire for 7 straight years. Nigga had a rough patch. And I mean, he wasn't. Now he nigga was worth, you know, a bit like 1.6. The highest he got up to 1.6 billion. Nigga had a rough patch in 1 year. Nigga went from being worth 1.6 billion to being worth motherfucking 867 million. Now to a lot of people, that's still a lot of money. But that ain't a lot of money, nigga. If your ass was just at 1.7 billion, you took a motherfucking hit. A serious hit. A serious hit, dog. A type of hit make a motherfucker commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? And that's the biggest loss I've ever seen anybody take, or just from one fiscal year to the next. Like, god damn. Nigga had been a billionaire, man. Well, actually had been a billionaire for the past 8 years. And that nigga woke up one day, man, that nigga wasn't even a billionaire no more. You can't determine what's gonna happen with your money. You can just plan and hope that you don't run into no bullshit. You don't know how well your dick gonna work 50 years from now. Even if you 20 right now, in 50 years, nigga, you gonna be 70. I can guarantee you, your dick ain't gonna work the same at 70 as it work at 20. Now, granted, if you can get the motherfucker up at 70, you might be able to beat a ball back out better than you can at 20. You know what I'm saying? Because you've learned a whole lot of shit in 50 years. But I'm talking about, man, listen, you could be in great shape at 70. Great shape at 70 is not the goddamn same as great shape at 20. It's not the same thing. 70 years of being on this planet, man, boy, you got to live in one of them goddamn hyperbolic chambers that Mike Jack used to live in order to not feel the effects of being alive 70 years. You can't predict nothing but your character, man. So why in the fuck are you leading with anything else? Why are you even letting a woman know about anything else? Boy, let me tell you something. Come through with some high character. Now I ain't talking about no punk ass do boy, you know, yes dear type of shit. Nigga, that ain't character. That's cream puff shit. We ain't talking about cream puff shit. We talking about character. A man, a grown man, a real man of high fucking character. Man, nigga, you can't get rid of a woman. You exposed to that shit, you can't get rid of her. Because she don't get it that often. GMB, appreciate the $15 super chat, bro. G say, I'm with you to the end of the line, homie. Our fabric is found in stores. 1,000. No doubt, brother. I couldn't have said it better myself. See, what these niggas don't understand, G, is you got certain niggas that silk. It's very few niggas that silky as a motherfucker. You understand? See, silk, we silk. The alpha sphere. We don't sell nothing but silk in here. We year-round fabric. These other niggas is wool. You can only wear the motherfuckers in the wintertime. See what I'm saying? We year-round fabric, man. What you get is what you see in us the whole goddamn year round. We don't change up when the weather get cold. We don't change up when the weather get hot. We year-round fabric out this bitch, man. A lot of these niggas can't really get with that. China White, appreciate the $20 super chat. Shout out to say, Daddy, please forgive me. I love you. Hey, you better stop that girl before they call you a pick-me chick. You did? Y'all got to keep in mind, man. Y'all got to keep in mind that we're different. We're different. You understand? And then with that silk, you got to stay lean in that shit. You can't gain 30 pounds and put your silk shirt on, nigga. That motherfucker, boy, you gonna look like goddamn wet seal. Everything is positive about that silk fabric, man. You know, you got to keep in mind, man, that there are certain men that fucking are gonna be the best version of themselves. I'm talking about the absolute most alpha version of themselves. We don't even think about calling ourselves alpha males. I embrace the fucking label, the term, because that's my fucking lane. I know what it means to be the most alpha version of yourself. But we can always just call ourselves the most alpha version of ourselves. We ain't got to never say, I'm alpha. I'm so alpha. We could just always be the most alpha version of ourselves. And in 20 years, guess what, nigga? You can wake up 20 years from now and continue to be the most alpha version of yourself. And all the things that requires is some of the shit that these niggas avoid. That's why they always tell me, I ain't no God. I don't believe in no God. Are they trying to mix God up and make God always be some other shit? Oh, God is this. Well, God is that. Well, maybe God is this. Well, read this book. Or read that book over there. Man, you ain't got to worry about nothing but the damn statutes and commandments. You ain't worry about the rest of that shit. I don't care about no missing books, nigga. The statutes and commandments are all that matter, man. That's it. Nothing else. Niggas is crazy out here. G. Appreciate the $5 super chat, my brother GMB. Brother say shout out to Already Coleman. The homie since we were kids, no doubt, no doubt. Shout out to the homie GMB, man. His people that showed up in the joint, man. They go back to they need how to count the flies, man. You know, they go back to 8-tracks and Cadillacs, man. So shout out to the homie, man. Rick Williamson, man, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. Brother Rick say, peace BOA. I've been watching a while now, and I appreciate the real knowledge you drop, not that fake knowledge. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Appreciate the super chat as well, man. Hey, appreciate the long-term support, especially, man. You know what I'm saying? That's everybody, man. Yeah, man, y'all who been rolling with me for a long-ass time, man. I'm talking about for a long time. You know what I'm saying? From that brother there, man, the brother C-Dub. Shout out China been rolling with me for a minute, man. And everybody else, man, that's been rolling with me for a minute, man. Hey, I appreciate it, brothers. I really do, man. To me, that shit is all that really matters. That shit is all that matters. All the big numbers and all that shit is cool, man. I mean, it's cool. That shit means something. I'm not going to sit and say it don't mean nothing. But, man, just to have motherfuckers that been rolling with you for the entirety of your journey, man, that's real shit right there, bro. It don't get no realer than that. China White, appreciate the $20 super chat. Shout out to say I need your leadership, Dad. I need you. Now, how real is that? How real is that, brothers? All right, we'll talk later, Shawty. We'll talk later. Now, that's it now. We'll talk later. Another thing, man, and this gonna kill him right here, boy. I was gonna say this one for the end, man, but I can't. I gotta do it. Y'all know where I'm going with this one. Y'all know where I'm going with this one. Y'all know where I'm going with this one, man. These boys don't deserve attraction confirmation, or as they call it, choosing signals. These motherfuckers don't deserve no choosing signals. That's why they're against them. Let me tell you something. It's real talk. If you don't get attraction confirmation from women, it's because you don't fucking deserve it. You ain't nothing for them to be attracted to. See, in order for a woman to confirm her attraction to you, she's got to be attracted to your ass. And let me tell you a secret. This is a real good secret right here. If your ass ain't in shape, you ain't gonna get no attraction confirmation. You just ain't gonna get it. Now, every now and then, you may come across a woman that don't mind you being a lard ass. Every now and then. Every now and then. But I'm talking about attraction confirmation, where an attractive woman, maybe even the most attractive woman in a venue, has her eye on you, hoping that you're the one who approaches her. Man, these niggas don't get that. They don't deserve it. You know why they don't deserve it? Because they too quick to pedestalize a woman so much that they run up on her all the goddamn time. Every time they see a woman, hey, baby, hey, let me holler at you. Hey, excuse me, man. Hey, she out there with her girls having dinner. You gonna go to the goddamn table, interrupt them, so you see something you want to lay down with. You don't know if you want to lay down with her. Boy, she might stink. This is energy, brothers. This is the energy of it. Energy dominates the environment. So if your energy is a chaser of women, you're not going to get attraction confirmation from women. You're not going to get it. And let me tell you the lame shit these niggas say. Well, even if the woman choose, you still got to approach her. Well, motherfucker, the approach ain't cold if she chooses. Of course you got to approach, nigga. But isn't there a difference between a hot cup of coffee and a cold cup of coffee? You go to Starbucks right now. Tell them motherfuckers you want an upside down caramel macchiato with almond milk. You know what they gonna ask you? Do you want the motherfucker hot or cold? Because they could do it either way. Do you want it hot or do you want it cold? Go to that motherfucker, tell me you want anything. The pumpkin spice shit is big right now. Go in there and tell me if you want a pumpkin spice latte with almond milk. They're going to ask you, do you want it hot or do you want it cold? And what you going to say? You got to choose one. That's what you got to do. Hey, Shawty, now I done told you that we going to talk later. That stuff right there is messing up the energy of my chat. Now, that's the last time. I hear you, I see you, and we going to talk later. And that's why these boys ain't getting no attraction confirmation, man. They don't want it. And then some of these boys got the history of a trick. If you're a trick, you don't get no attraction confirmation. You don't deserve no attraction confirmation. You ain't gonna get none. You don't deserve none. And the crazy shit is, when you do get some, you ain't gonna step to the man. You know, I know a nigga right now. He can step to a woman comfortably if he cold approaching. If a woman let him know she like him, that motherfucker get nervous as a hooker in church, man. On the front row with no panties on. I'm telling that boy get nervous as hell, man. He don't even know what to do if a woman like him first. The nigga's a sucker. He's comfortable in a sucker role. Man, let me tell you something. These niggas be complaining about getting woman out of money, getting money out of woman. Well, something wrong with a man that take money from a woman. Nigga, taking and receiving are two different things. Taking is by force. Receiving is opening my goddamn hand and she's saying, here, daddy, here you go. Two different things, man. Two different things. These boys cannot understand this outlook. And let me tell you something, brother. And I'm going to be honest with you. This is real talk right here, man. I can't even tell y'all how rewarding it was to see how many niggas had something to say when I said the cold approach is beta, man. Literally, man. It brought joy to my heart, man. To see how many niggas were affected by my words in a negative manner. How many niggas felt stabbed in their fucking hearts. Because Dr. BOA said the cold approach is beta as fuck. How many niggas want to gang up and say, let's go find him and see if we can all jump on him at one time? Because I said the cold approach is beta as fuck. I'm going to be honest with you, brother. I didn't know that shit was going to come. But I was like, damn. These niggas really got touched. And what that let me know is there was a secret, envious animosity lurking in these niggas. Lurking in them. See, because when Dr. BOA says the code approach is beta, there's a whole bunch of niggas that already feel that way. And they say, finally, finally, a motherfucker I respect agrees with what I'm saying. And they heard it. And people went to him and said, man, BOA says the cold approach is beta as fuck. And you talk about it like it ain't. So what you gonna do about that? I'm gonna go do some silly shit. Or I'm gonna go talk some silly shit. See, let me tell you the difference between the man who deserves all these shit and the man who don't. There are three differences. One is the man who doesn't deserve any of this shit is a pussy hound. He'll do anything for some pussy. Pussy moves his world. The nigga will do anything, spend anything, go anywhere for some pussy. He don't care where he got to go. He don't care what he got to do. He don't care what he got to spend. He gonna put his mouth on it. He gonna put his mouth on some booty and everything just so he can get some pussy. Pussy motivates him that much. See, when pussy motivates you like that, women know it. And women do not respect a man who is weak for pussy, bro. Because this is the thing. If she gonna give it to you, she was gonna give it to you anyway. That's the difference in getting served by a woman who can get off by serving you, and you having to serve a woman who don't even respect you enough to be able to get off with your monk ass, so you got to do all them tricks. You got to eat some booty, nigga, if a woman can't get off with you because she look at you like a peon. If you view, and the only thing these niggas ever say is that you've cold approach, you don't get no pussy. Let me tell you something. A nigga that's always talking about getting pussy don't get no pussy. I can promise you that. A nigga that's always talking about getting pussy don't get no pussy. A nigga that's always talking about how much money he got ain't got no money. Because you don't brag about shit that's normal to you. You brag about shit that you're excited about. Find me a nigga that been a millionaire for 10 years that still talk shit about being a millionaire. Find me a nigga that got a stable of 15 women, man, and he's still bragging about having a stable of 15 women, and he been had at least 10 for the past 10 years. Find me a nigga that had a stable of 10 women one time, and he ain't gonna never brag about having a stable of women no more. He could have 5 women forever. He could have 7 women forever. He ain't gonna never brag about it because the nigga done had 10. Find me a nigga that done knock down dimes and they daughters, man. That nigga's not gonna be around here talking about ooh, ah, I see something I like. I see something I like. Nigga, you can't see something you want. You can see something you like, but you can't see something you want. You don't know what the fuck you want until you know what type of quality it is. If you see a beautiful woman and you see her and you want her, if you walk up to her and she say, let me be honest with you, I'm HIV positive, I bet your motherfucking ass ain't gonna want her like you thought you did. I bet you ain't. See, let me tell you something. You can fool niggas that don't know no better. But you can't fool a nigga that know. You simply can't do it no matter what you say, no matter what you do. You can't fool a nigga that know better. And that's the reality of it, man. So attraction confirmation from attractive women? Nah, nigga, you don't deserve that. You don't get no pussy from women when you cold approach attractive women. Let me tell you something, brothers, and it's real talk. This is the reality of it. A lot of niggas who cold approach are not getting bad chicks. That's being totally honest with you. And I'm going to be honest with you. If all you can get is white chicks and you a nigga, you don't even count. You don't even count. If all you can get is white chicks and you a nigga, boy, you don't even count. Black women don't even like you. You ain't got no trouble but not to like them. You like them, they don't like you, so you got to act like you don't like them. You don't count. Another thing that you don't deserve, sex, and it's funny y'all talking about this because this the next one. Y'all, man, I'm telling you, alpha minds think alike. Another thing you don't deserve is sex appeal and youthful exuberance and undying energy reserves well into your 40s, 50s, and 60s. You niggas don't deserve sex appeal, youthful exuberance, and undying energy reserves well into your 40s, 50s, and 60s. Why? Because you lazy as shit. You're a fucking glutton for terrible shit you put in your body. You're a glutton for it. You don't work out consistently. Some of you niggas don't work out at all. And it's fine. If you work at a construction site, you throw bricks all day, nigga, you ain't got to work out. Go home and get you some rest. You're already worked out. Go home and eat clean. Get you some water. Make sure you drink your water out there at that site. Man, eat clean when you get home, man. Get you a good quality meal, man. Even throw you some extra carbs in there, nigga, and go to bed. You got an early day tomorrow to be back at the site. But most niggas sit down on their ass all day. You understand? That's why I recommend full body training. Train full body every other day. Now, what do I mean full body? You know what the fuck I mean, full body. But let me tell you what you do. If you're sitting on your ass all day, one workout ain't gonna do it. You train your upper body in the morning and your lower body in the evening. That gives you 2 workouts when otherwise you'll just be sitting on your ass all day. So you get 2 workouts every other day. You take the off day to recover. Maximize your nutrition and recover. And then the third day, you right back at it. Upper body in the morning, lower body in the evening. You understand what I'm saying? And I say upper body in the morning, lower body in the evening because training lower body properly takes a lot of out your ass. You train upper body, you train lower body in the morning, your ass ain't gonna have what you need left for your upper body in the afternoon. Especially after a day of work, man, you ain't gonna have it. You know what I'm saying? When you train that lower body in the afternoon, man, that shit gonna give you an energy boost until you get through. Then your energy gonna be shot like a motherfucker. So total body training every other day. 2 workouts, split it. You could do lower body in the morning if you want to, if you just prefer to do that. I recommend upper body in the morning and lower body in the evening. That's just my thing, man. I recommend that. If you sitting on your ass all day, man, you ain't getting no women, man, if you all fat and out of shape and shit. Come on with that. Only reason you think that because your ass ain't been lean. Fuck around and get lean. Nigga, fuck around and get close to lean. You ain't even got to be ripped to shreds. Fuck around and get your body fat down to about 12%. Just get lean enough to see your abs. And I promise you, your whole goddamn... Nigga, I tell you what. Everybody in here right now, if you ain't lean already, motherfucker, by the time summertime come, 2020, we gonna all be lean. That's what we on. We on the goddamn alpha lean journey, nigga. We gonna all be lean. And I promise you, man, your fucking life in the summertime, nigga, lean is gonna be bananas, man. Nigga, you ain't never been nowhere, man, that had no bad little chick, man, goddamn acting. I'm talking about damn near moaning, nigga, cause you was there and you were looking so goddamn good. You looking, she felt like she wanted to eat you, man. That's the difference between you having to go in there and please a woman. And as soon as you go around one, man, she trying to tear your motherfucking pants out, man, because she just want to see if you taste as good as you look. She want to see if you taste as good as you look, man. It's a different ball game. It's a different ball game. It's crazy out here, man. And the thing is, man, it don't even take long. If you're going to stick to your shit, it don't take long. Unless you just in terrible shape, shit, man, by 16 to 20 weeks, man, anybody can get lean. If you're 300 pounds, I can get you in hella good shape in 16 to 20 weeks. You ain't going to be lean in 16 to 20 weeks, but you're going to be in hella good shape. I mean, not hella good shape, but you're going to be a long way from where you are now. GMB, appreciate the $10 super chat, bro. G say, brother, need to share your content. You're a spiritual guide for brothers in modern society. Whatever the homies are searching for in life is right here, period. Hey, I appreciate that, brother. Real talk. I appreciate that, G. So we got to keep in mind, man, you ain't getting no bad chicks. You ain't gonna have no, nigga, you ain't got no sex appeal. Big ass belly. How you got sex appeal, nigga? And the thing is, you ain't even got to be lean. If you work out, you at least gonna be muscular. These niggas is soft and they ain't got no type of muscle, no type of muscularity to them. God damn, dog. Even if you ain't gonna eat right, work out, nigga. You ain't got to get lean, but look strong. Shit. Get your posture right. Do some. That nigga talking about he's supposed to want to be young, want to knock down young chicks. How the fuck you want to knock down young chicks? Man, let me tell you something. You got to think about it. When you was 20, didn't you think 40 was old as fuck? When you were 20, nigga, you had parents that was 40. Didn't you think your parents was old as fuck? That's the same way a 20-year-old chick look at your 40-year-old ass. Now, how you gonna show up out of shape, looking like a fat 40-year-old motherfucker? See, let me tell you something. A 40-year-old man is supposed to be in great fucking shape. A 50-year-old man is supposed to be in great fucking shape. A 60-year-old man is supposed to be in great fucking shape. A 70-year-old man is supposed to be in great fucking shape. And I'm gonna keep on going until we get to 200. It's supposed to be in great fucking shape. Whatever great shape is for 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, that's what the fuck you need to be in. There is no excuse for you to have a huge goddamn gut unless you bulked up to get the motherfucker on purpose. And even then, it shouldn't be huge, but unless you done bulked up to get it on purpose, because you really about that bodybuilding life, man, ain't no excuse for you to have no goddamn swole ass gut, dog. See, Douglas, appreciate the $10 super chat, bro. Doug said you're talking to a lot of these content creators that simply can't relate, bro. That's why they're accused of a lying about our real life experience. Man, that's it, bro. That's exactly why they're accused of lying about our real life experience, man. They can't believe that shit happens that way. They can't believe that it happens that way. And I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. They don't want to believe it happens that way. Cause see, when you believe that there are men who get all of this shit, who have financial stability, who can be the boss and expect the woman to submit, and she does submit. You know what I'm saying? Who can be the desire of a feminist chick even though you don't want her. Who deserves and always end up some kind of way with the so-called pick-me chick on his team. Who get the true respect of women in your life because you lead with integrity and character. Who get attraction confirmation from attractive women. Who have sex appeal and youthful exuberance and undying energy reserve well into their 40s, 50s, and 60s. They can't imagine ain't nobody out here getting this shit, man. They can't imagine, man, that women just fucking fall into position. They can't imagine this shit, bro. They can't imagine it. And that's why, man, that's why they feeling so goddamn hurt, man. Man, these boys' feelings hurt, man. There's a level of hatred I think they have, man. They can't help themselves, man. They feel some kind of way about a bunch of shit, man. SO, appreciate the $5 super chat, man. SO say salute to the brothers in the chat. Building mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially, man. That's what we got to do, bro. Building, constantly building. So that's why you can't get it. That's why you feel and look older than you are. That's why it hurts you to get out the bed. That's why you can't hardly bend over and tie your shoe. That's why a little bit of exertion make your heart feel like about to beat out your fucking chest. Nigga don't eat, man. Listen, bro. Nigga would rather go eat some bullshit, some McDonald's or some pork or some shit for lunch instead of taking that fucking hour going to walk for 35 minutes. You already fat, dog. Get your ass out of that seat and go out to a park and walk for lunch. It's cooling off everywhere now. Some places downright cold. Get your ass out there and bundle up. You ain't got no excuse. You ain't got to worry about going back to work sweaty. Man, get your ass out there, man, and walk. Every day for lunch. Take your hour lunch, walk 35 minutes. They give you time to get out there and get your ass back. Go out there and walk for 35 minutes every goddamn day for 5 days a week while you at work. And I guarantee you, even that little bit of shit is going to change your life. Even that little bit. Don't take a whole lot, man. You just got to do something. That shit is crazy, man. It's crazy, man. I just don't understand it, man. Niggas want a whole bunch of shit that they ain't willing to work for. See, my thing is this. If you don't want it and you ain't working for it, cool. I don't knock no nigga for being fat. If you want to be fat and out of shape, man, cool. Be fat and out of shape. That's your thing. I ain't gonna knock you for being fat and out of shape. I don't care. I ain't gonna knock you, man, for not capitalizing on the things that you need to use, man. I'm not gonna capitalize. Hey, man, listen, if you want to be whoever you want to be, man, that's fine. Cool, do that. Shit, you really want to talk about something cold, man? Get into the motherfucking ice baths. That shit another level right there. That shit another level. Boy, that motherfucker help you stay lean. But you got to already pretty much be lean though. Like ice baths don't really help you, man, if you got about 30, 40 pounds of fat to lose. Like you got to already be, pretty lean, man. And ice baths, man, them motherfuckers, man, drop your temperature so low, man, that your body had to work so hard to get your temperature back up. That shit, man, that shit'll do it, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to be into it though, man. Fucking ice baths, man, they'll put you where you need to be. Prodigal son, appreciate the $5 super chat. Brother said you're being a blessing, always applying the alpha serum in the alpha sphere. No doubt, brother. I appreciate that. Appreciate it, man. Another thing is this, man. A lot of niggas, most of these niggas, don't deserve the type of woman that'll hold them down if they get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? If they get fucked up. Perfect example, man. Gucci man. Dropped his chick off, man. Left her with 2 million, man. Came out, man. She flipped it to 6. This nigga was going to prison. And I listened to his interview, man, with Charlamagne the other day, man. He said, man, he was dogging her just like he was doing everybody else. Say he created an enemy in her too. So before she could help him when he went to prison, first she had to forgive the nigga. And he hadn't changed yet. So he was still the same asshole. He hadn't changed. He was still the same asshole while relying on her, telling her he need her to hold him down. He ain't had nobody else. Nigga had burnt all his bridges. And left the woman with $2 million, man. And that woman from, I think she's from Jamaica. That woman from Jamaica, bro. She could have bounced, went back to the fucking island. I don't give a fuck how cold, tough you think you are, nigga. You ain't finna take your American ass off in Kingston, Jamaica and cause no type of fucking ruckus. I promise you that it don't matter how gangster you think you are. Unless you plugged in on the island. And you know how it is. Even when you plugged in somewhere, the natives have a tendency to end up sticking with each other once shit hit the fan, unless you really, really got that strong arm. You know what I'm saying? You got to have that strong arm. I'm talking about some TV type shit strong arm. But you ain't finna go in there and find no chick that's from there and got family there, brothers and uncles and all that shit there, and you finna go in there and cause ruckus. She could have bounced on that nigga and went back to the island, man. But you know what she did? She held that nigga down right here on the land. Right here in the continental U.S. Flipped that nigga shit for him. Bam. A lot of niggas don't deserve that shit, man. A lot of niggas don't deserve that shit. A lot of niggas don't deserve it. Like my brother G say, loyalty over faithfulness. Fuck faithfulness, man. Hey, man, if your woman is faithful, great. But if you got to pick one and you pick faithfulness over loyalty, hey, man, you a beta male simp, man, Johnny motherfucker. You worried about where pussy go before you worry about where money go. Before you worry about where heart go. Before you worry about where dedication go. The woman can fuck just because she horny. It's all that other shit that really matters. So you got to keep in mind, man, that the bottom line is this, man. What that woman knew was Gucci was a man of character. The nigga we seeing now was already in there. But nigga had substance abuse problems, man. Nigga had the wrong energy, the wrong people around him. But a lot of the shit that nigga did when he was lashing out, man, was just based on character. He felt like motherfuckers was his enemy, so he cut everybody the fuck off. That's what you do. Ain't no ass kissing. Ain't no playing friendly. That's character shit. See, being a man of character don't mean you always in a positive light. You can be a man of character and blow up a goddamn house with people in it. You can still be a man of character. That'll make you not be a man of character. Maybe the motherfuckers had it coming. See, we got to keep in mind, man, that these niggas want shit that they ain't willing to grind for. See, you got some niggas out here, man, that do scumbag shit. I'm not telling no man that you need to have one woman. But how you gonna fuck your old lady sister, dog? Think about that shit. How you gonna fuck your old lady sister, my nigga? Out of all the women in the world, I don't give a fuck how she was throwing a pussy at you. That's your old lady sister, my nigga. What kind of scumbag, dirtbag shit is that, bruh? How you gonna fuck your old lady mama, nigga? How you gonna fuck your old lady best friend that grew up with that's tighter to her than a goddamn sister? I'm talking about the girl who mama died and she came to live with your girl, nigga, when they was little girls. Your old lady's her baby godmama. How you gonna fuck her, dog? You niggas led by your lust for pussy, you'll do all kind of disloyal shit. And you think you're supposed to have a woman that's loyal to you, nigga? You lost your fucking mind, man. I don't fuck with the old dirtbag ass niggas, man. Some shit you just don't do, my nigga. That shit lacks integrity. Steph, what's good, my brother? Appreciate the $50 super chat, little bro. Shit, I just said something about you earlier, man. About a conversation we had, man. Shit, I can't remember what the fuck it was about now. Appreciate you though, brother. Appreciate it. I know most of you niggas already subscribed to Lil Bro. If not, go do that, man. Chaz, right on over there right now, man. I'll take a break if you need me to. Matter of fact, just click on the name and go on over there, man. But if you subscribe to me, then I know you probably subscribe to Steph as well. GMB as well. If you subscribe to me, I know you probably subscribe to GMB as well. If not, go ahead over there, man. Do that shit. There ain't too many niggas I'm gonna say that about. So you gotta ask yourself these things, man. Why in the fuck are niggas complaining about shit that they don't deserve? Why in the fuck are niggas complaining about shit they don't deserve? If you don't deserve it, forget it. And don't worry about if the fuck I get it. If I got it and you don't, it's cause I deserve it, nigga. It's cause I deserve it. I mean, these niggas is around here, man, wilding the fuck out, brother. I'm gonna be honest with you. And that's why, man, a lot of the times, man, I mean, not even a lot of the times, but I've gotten to the point, man, where I don't listen to these niggas, man. I don't listen to them. I don't want to hear no crybaby shit. I don't want to hear no nigga crying about a motherfucking thing. I don't want to hear it. Get you some infamy, little infant-minded ass nigga. Nigga think like an infant. Anything to go wrong, he cry. You know, the baby pissed, baby can't talk, baby can't do nothing but cry. Baby hungry, mother can't do nothing but cry. You know, baby got a tummy ache, can't do nothing but cry. You know, baby throat hurt, can't do nothing but cry. You know what I'm saying? Baby want his mama, can't do nothing but cry. Baby cold, can't do nothing but cry. Baby hot, can't do nothing but cry. So all these motherfuckers do is cry, man. I don't want to hear no more of that shit, man. Ever. Long as I live, I don't hear no more of that shit. See, let me tell you another thing these motherfuckers don't deserve. They cry about it. These niggas don't deserve protection from the attacks from the enemies of their success. You don't deserve protection from the attacks that come to you courtesy of the enemies of your success. Why is that? Because you ain't got no goddamn relationship with the Most High. So that makes you a hater. See, if you hate on me, you deserve every motherfucker that hate on you. If you hate on Clinks, you deserve every motherfucker that hate on you. If you hate on GMB, you deserve every motherfucker that hate on you. If you hate on YMC, you deserve every motherfucker that hate on you. And that's just the nigga that make content on this platform. If you talk shit about C-Dug, if you get into a nigga chat and say, you don't even understand why C-Dug is on my channel talking shit, calling names when he ain't got no content on his channel. You deserve the motherfuckers that hate on you in real life. Because nigga, you ain't got no content on your fucking channel either. Anytime you hate on somebody, you deserve whatever negative energy come your fucking way for your own endeavors. You envious motherfucker, you. Envy is a poison, nigga. You poisoning your soul with envy. You're poisoning your own prosperity with envy. You're putting a roadblock inside in front of your own path, nigga, with your envy. Blessings don't come to envious motherfuckers. They say good things come to those who wait. Motherfucker, I don't know because I don't wait. I go get mine. Maybe good things do come. I know good things come to motherfuckers who go get it. I don't want it to come to me. I want to go get it. I know if you go get it, you can determine what you get. Or you can wait for good things to come your way. An envious nigga is the type of nigga that sit and wait because he believe good things come to those who wait. So while he got time to wait, he got time to hate. See, if you got time to hate, nigga, you got time to wait. You ain't grinding if you hating. You can't hate while you're grinding. You know, it's a bunch of sucker shit going on out here, man. You know what I'm saying? And I try to stick to specific content, man. I try to stick to a message. You understand? So I don't really get into this shit a whole lot of the times, man. But sometimes this shit need to be touched on, man. I try to really, really focus on real life shit. And real life shit in my life don't pertain to these niggas. And I know real life shit in y'all life don't pertain to these niggas. See, real life is outside of YouTube. This shit is away from here. That's why, man, as soon as I finish these vlog packs, man, all the vlogs going over on Patreon, man. I won't put no vlogs over on YouTube, man. I ain't gonna vlog my life on YouTube, man. I don't want my real life to pour over into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless I decide to become a vlogger, I don't want my real life to pour over into this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. So, these niggas do not deserve protection from the attacks from the enemies of their success because you're the enemy of somebody else's success, nigga. Don't you understand if you're the enemy of my success that you deserve to have your very own enemy of your success? I am not the enemy of no nigga's success. Man, you know how lame that is? Let's think about what that means. Because I say it a lot, so I know we just gloss over it. Let's think about what enemy means. It means the motherfucker that wants to destroy you. Your enemy wants to destroy you. Motherfucker doesn't want you to exist anymore. That's what your enemy is. Now, the enemy of your success, The enemy of your success. Motherfucker wants to destroy your success by any means necessary. And a lot of times it's just by bringing that negative energy, that hater ass energy. Man, the homie Young Clinks was talking about this a couple of weeks ago, man. We were chopping it up and just talking about how these niggas just be coming out the woodworks, worrying about shit. They ain't got a fucking thing to do with them. Talking about shit. Stirring up shit. Always got something to fucking say about something. Always trying to throw a monkey wrench in the nigga plan. Where you niggas from? You niggas got to be Martians or something. You niggas ain't human, man. Human niggas don't do shit like that. These niggas ain't human, bro. These niggas ain't human, man. Human niggas don't do shit like that. They just don't do it, man. Like my brother G said, man, 136 likes, over 336 in the chat. If you haven't liked this stream, you're a hater. That's real talk, man. If you're sitting in here listening and you haven't liked the stream, man, that shit makes absolutely no fucking sense, man. I know some of you niggas forget. That's why you're getting this reminder right now. Man, go ahead and like the stream, man. I mean, you know this shit is hot, man. You know it's hot. Least you could do is to hit thumbs up on the motherfucker, man. Brandon Vernon, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. So you got to understand this, man. Niggas want a woman who get paper. How you want a woman who get paper, man? How the fuck you think you're supposed to have a woman that get paper when you don't get no fucking paper? Explain that to me. How you supposed to have a woman that get paper and you don't get no paper, nigga? It ain't even the fact you ain't getting no paper. You don't even live within your fucking means, nigga. Man, let me tell you something, brothers, and this real talk. The most disrespectful thing you could do to yourself, man, is be content living check to check. The most disrespectful thing you could ever do to yourself is be content living check to check. Be content robbing Peter to fucking pay Paul. Be content living hand over mouth, man. Every goddamn dollar you get got to go in your mouth, nigga. You can barely feed yourself. Now, if you're on your way to your epitome, man, cool. When you got to go through some rough patches. If you don't go through rough patches to get to where you got to go, your ass don't deserve to get there. I don't give a damn where you're going. I don't care what you drive. You drive far enough on the United States interstates, you're going to get to one interstate that got some fucked up interstates. And you're going to be, goddamn, they need to fix this shit. Badass infrastructure here. You're going to ride through a state that got some terrible infrastructure. And you're going to feel like you're about to tear your shit up. Especially if you're riding some low profile. Go through some of these states in a vet. You're going to be mad in the motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be mad in the motherfucker, boy. But that's what life is. It's a long-ass journey. It's going to be some fucking rough patches. But I promise you, the great thing about them rough patches is, boy, that goddamn smooth interstate, that smooth highway feel good to them motherfucker once you get out them rough patches. Go through one of them states with that fucked up infrastructure and the interstates all fucked up. You got to be literally paying attention to the goddamn road to make sure you don't hit one of these bad patches. And then you get to the next state, man, that shit smooth out. Like riding through some of the interstates in Alabama. Tear your goddamn car up. Tear your shit up. Last time I rode low profile tires, man, last time I went so big I had to go low profile. Rode through that motherfucker, man, in the last Cadillac I dressed up, man. Rode through that motherfucker, man, beat up all 422s. Bent all of them up. Got back to the crib, man, had to replace all 4 of them motherfuckers. Wheels and tires. Nigga, tires had knotted up around the rim and all that shit. Man, I just fucked everything up. But you riding through that motherfucker, man, and then you get into Georgia, bam. Fucking interstates in Atlanta are beautiful. 285 is fucking beautiful, nigga. It's like they paved that motherfucker every year. 285 is a beautiful connecting interstate, man. Sometime I'm in that motherfucker, I just ride the 285 loop, stay on the motherfucker, and go all the way around the city. Then come back to my exit. Beautiful fucking interstate that 285 is, man. But that's life. You come out that rough patch, man, bam, you get to a goal. Then when you grind on that goal, you hit a couple rough patch, bam, you get to that next goal. That shit is fulfilling, man. But you don't deserve that, man. That's why niggas think they deserve boss status. How the fuck you deserve boss status, nigga, when you got a boss? You can't be a boss with a boss. No more than a woman can be a man with a pussy, man. You can't be a boss if you got a boss. Only one boss per facility, nigga. Only one boss per company. Fuck you, a boss with a boss. Nigga, I'm the boss around here, then the boss show up. You like, yes, sir, boss. Hold up, nigga, I thought you was the boss. That's another reason, man, I could never keep no job, man. Because I always went on my supervisor head. Nigga, I don't want to talk to you. I'm going to go talk to your boss. Fuck am I going to talk to you for? I'm going to talk to you. You going to talk to him? Fuck you, middleman. I'm going to cut you out. Man, listen, bro. I lost 2 jobs. Let me see. In my whole life, man, I had 3 jobs. I lost 2 of them because I went over my supervisor's head and went to their boss. Because, nigga, I don't want to talk to you. What I'm going to talk to you for? You got a boss. You ain't my boss, nigga. C. Douglas, appreciate the $10 super chat, my brother. Brother said, here's another question. How do these dudes want a feminine woman when they refuse to be masculine and insist on mirroring that woman's behavior? How do these dudes want a feminine woman when they refuse to be masculine and insist on mirroring that woman's behavior? They ain't gonna never get it. They ain't gonna never get it. They ain't gonna never get that woman energy. Respond to yours. And I think we kind of touched on this last time we were on, man. Told them niggas, man, bro, that woman is not. How the fuck do you want the pick me chick when you the pick me chick, nigga? You all rah with the woman. Whole bunch of, man, let me tell you something. When I hear a motherfucker say, man, they be arguing with their woman all the time, or a woman tell me, oh, all we did was argue. I'm like, argue about what? The fuck is a nigga arguing with his woman about? What do y'all have in common intellectually or mentally or spiritually that y'all arguing about? Why are you arguing with your woman, nigga? Arguing means that when you talking, she talking. How the fuck does that work? Arguing means that what she's saying is getting you on your fucking emotions. How the fuck you gonna be acting like a woman and think you supposed to have a woman? How you think the woman gonna act? Man, I talk about this all the time. Nature is going to correct itself. Nature is going to maintain its balance. It don't matter if it's got to kill your ass to do it. Nature is going to maintain its balance. Meaning that if you're feminine, she's going to become more masculine. But guess what happens if you're masculine? You guessed it. She's gonna be feminine. The energy rules this shit, man. The energy rules it. None of this other shit matters. It's all about energy, bro. Listen, man. I don't care about shit else except the energy. That's it. Niggas want a sweet girl who will give her life to help you before she'll do anything to hurt you. That's what they want. They want a sweet girl who'll do anything, man, make all type of sacrifices, man, give you a last, give you shirt off her back, she'll do anything for you, man. She just sweet as peach pie. That's what niggas want. That's what they want. But nigga, you don't deserve that. You have to exude a certain level of masculine energy to deserve that shit. You have to be in control of yourself. You want to control a woman, but you can't even control your goddamn self, man. You can't control. If you control yourself, you get your ass about that chair and work out. If you control yourself, you stop eating that pork and all that bullshit. If you control yourself, you'll throw that pack of cookies away you got in your desk at your goddamn office, nigga. Throw them cookies away. Get you some rice cakes in that motherfucker or something, man. You know, I talked about something on IG today, man. Nigga want to be the best version of himself. Tell me he can't drink that much water. I said, nigga, drink a gallon of water. Nigga weigh about 250. I said, drink a gallon of water every day, nigga. That's just 128 ounces. If you cut your body weight in half, that's about where you'll be. Drink that much, man. Drink that many ounces. I can't drink that much water. That's too much water. I said, well, wait a minute, bro. What's wrong with you? You got a camel hump on your fucking back? You mean tell me you don't drink nothing all day? Yeah, I drink stuff. I just can't drink that much water. Motherfucker, if you put something in a cup, it can be water. If you put something in a cup, it can be water. Fuck you mean? Put it in a cup. If you put something in a cup and turn it up to your mouth, let it be water every time. That's how you fucking do it. Nigga, don't eat nothing until you get a half a gallon of water in. You wanna make intermittent fast to work for your ass? Don't drink nothing until you get your gallon of water in. I'm talking about don't eat a fucking thing, nigga. Don't eat no breakfast. Don't eat no lunch, nigga. Don't eat nothing. Don't eat a cracker. Don't eat a Tic Tac, nigga. Until you get your gallon of water in. Tell me watching that IF man wash that shit off your ass, boy. You get lean quick to the motherfucker, man. But cats don't want to put in the work. Man, let me tell you something. Getting lean is easy. Sticking to the habits in the beginning is not. I'm not going to even lie to you. Sticking to all the habits you need to stick to get lean quick, it's not easy. Another thing, when you're working out, you want to get lean quick, stop taking all them fucking long ass rest periods, getting on your phone, doing all that talk. You really want to make your workout work? Only take 30 minutes between sets. Take 30 minutes between sets and only transitional rest to get to the next fucking movement. However long it take you to set up the next movement. That's all the rest you need between exercises. But take 30 seconds between sets. Now, if you're in your 40s or 50s, go ahead and make that shit a minute. If you're in your 60s, go ahead and make that shit a minute and a half. You're gonna need you're gonna need a little bit more recovery time the older you get. But if you're a young nigga in your motherfucking 20s, nigga, you in your early 30s, nigga, cut your fucking rest period between movements to 30 seconds. And watch how much more fucking energy you burn by not resting. That goddamn, listen, bro, that fucking your fucking metabolism gonna stay up. You're gonna be breathing the whole time, and the whole time you're gonna sound like this. The whole time in there. That's what the fuck you want. You want to be sucking that oxygen in. See, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. That's what you want. You want to still be, you want your metabolism to still be like that after you're done working out. You want to do that shit? Keep the, man, let me tell you something. Motherfucker be talking about they be in the gym, man, for 2 hours, nigga. Doing what? If you ain't on roids, you ain't got no business gym. Even if you're working legs. You might be in a, I don't know, it depends on how if you do a high volume leg, it might take 2 hours. I ain't gonna lie. It just depends on how much volume you're doing. But for real, man, you can get any workout done in less than 2 hours, man. In less than an hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? If you cut your rest periods to when you're doing legs, you do like heavy squats or some shit, you might want to go ahead and let that motherfucker be, man. Shit. I've done some heavy shit, man. For bulking, I've done some heavy shit, man. It had to take 2.5 minutes, man, between. Like I wasn't ready. My body wasn't ready to go back to that shit. But for the most part, unless you're going extremely heavy, which I really just don't recommend anymore, man. If you just want to see how heavy you can go ahead, man. But nobody should be loading up under 500-pound squats. Unless you're a fucking power lifter. And even at that, man, if you in your goddamn 40s, 50s, man, you ain't got no business loading up, man, up under no motherfucking 500-600 pounds on no goddamn weight rack, nigga. You ain't got no business doing it, man. So, but that's me, man. That's my outlook on it. Somebody else may have a different outlook, and that's cool, man. Yeah, that's it, G. I'm telling you, man, that water, man, listen, bro. Nothing will cut you quicker than getting that motherfucking water in. See, this is what you got to think. Water is going to fill your fucking muscles up and make you look leaner already. Your muscles are 75% water already. You got to pour that shit down your throat. So I say, man, you want to get lean quick as fuck? Man, don't eat shit until you get, well, I say this. You might not want to do the whole gallon because you don't want to just get 2 gallons. Well, you don't bet a gallon and a half. I say don't eat shit until you get a half a gallon of water. That's 64 ounces of water. That's 8-ounce bottles of water. That's 4 16-ounce bottles of water. That ain't much. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat shit until you get that in. But even then, see, I mean, you might be able to get that shit in and shit. That shit ain't on. Me, myself, man, don't try to combine shit. I just realized that that's kind of complicated shit. But if you're doing intermittent fast, you ain't got to worry about nothing else. Just get your if you're doing intermittent fast, you're going to get your water in. Because you ain't got a whole lot of time to eat. And the rest of the time, your ass get hungry, you're going to have to drink some water. But other than that, if you're not doing IF, don't eat nothing until you get your gallon of water in, man. Go every day. Don't eat shit until you get your gallon of water in. I promise you, brothers. It's gonna trim down how much you eat. You're gonna eat a whole lot fewer meals. You dig what I'm saying? You eat a whole lot fewer meals, and your meals are gonna have to be more consistent. You ain't got time for no filler if you end up eating 1 or 2 meals a day because you're not eating until you get your water in. You ain't gonna get a whole lot of filler. You're gonna need to get your fucking vitamins and nutrients in. So you're gonna need to have nutrient dense food. And you're going to need to go ahead, man, and dump, whatever protein you're going to get in. You got to get that shit in 1 or 2 meals. But it don't really matter when you get that shit in. If you get all your shit in 1 meal. I know cats, man, that eat a 2,000 calorie meal once a day. You know what I'm saying? I know cats that eat a 2,500 calorie meal once a day. And what you got to think is, it ain't going to spike your blood sugar. It ain't going to spike your blood sugar in a negative manner. It's going to go up and then it's going to come down. Then that's going to be it. The rest of the day, you ain't going to have no blood sugar spikes because you ain't going to be eating shit. So there's a lot of ways to skin a cat, man. I just think a lot of this shit come from niggas who been doing it for so long, they just get bored. You know what I'm saying? JB Lux, appreciate the $5 super chat. JB Lux say, man, how do you decide when to trust your intuition versus when you might be overanalyzing? Man, you trust your intuition every time. You go with your gut on everything. Your intuition is your gut. You know what I'm saying? You go with your gut on everything. I go with my gut on everything. Shit don't never leave me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't never leave me wrong, man. So I recommend, man, that you go with your gut every goddamn time on everything. Because that's exactly what I do. I've cussed, boy, let me tell you something. I cussed some motherfuckers off, man, and they ain't heard from me in 10 years. Because my gut says, man, that motherfucker plotting. It ain't even got to be plotting on me. Motherfucker, my gut tell me you a snake, that shit a wrap. It's over. As soon as my gut tell me you a snake, I'm like, slither your ass on away from me, dog. That's the reality of it, man. You got to bounce, homie. You got to get the fuck away from me. That is, G. Your intuition is your sixth sense, man. See, we don't think about the shit that we need to do. We don't think about the way that we need to respond. We too busy. This society teaches us to focus on women too much. I don't give a fuck about a woman's intuition because I'm not gonna lie to the broad. I don't give a fuck about her intuition because when I tell her something, when she need to know something, I'm gonna give it to her as raw, and she gonna get used to it. She gonna realize that I don't give a fuck about her feelings. I'm not gonna spare her feelings to tell her a lie. I'm not gonna spare her feelings to fucking, circumvent the truth. I'm not gonna do that shit, man. I'm gonna tell her what it is, cause I ain't got time to be spending a whole lot of time talking about no shit. And once I talk about something, I don't want to talk about it again. I don't want to keep harping on the same shit over and over. So we're gonna talk about it this time, and we're gonna keep it 100. And that's it. See, another thing these boys want, man, that they can't get, they want blessings from the Most High. They complain about shit, and I be like, that nigga complain about that because he don't get no blessings from the Most High. They want blessings from the Most High, but they don't deserve it. And I know somebody gonna say, some beta male, man, John, a motherfucker gonna come in here and say, well, Dr. B.O.A., everybody deserves blessing from the Most High, don't it? They deserve blessing from the Most High because the Most High is a merciful God. Hey, man, you don't even know God, nigga. Shut up. You don't deserve blessing from the Most High if you don't live a life that's pleasing to the Most High. Blessings from the Most High come as a reward of living a life that's pleasing to the Most High. And so all that shit I named earlier, integrity, honor, honesty, all that shit, that's how you get your blessing from the Most High, dog. That's how you get your blessing from the Most High. If you don't have those things, you don't deserve it. You got to work on yourself, bro. You got to work on yourself. The problem is these niggas don't want to work on themselves. They'll work on their job. They'll work on their broad. They'll work on their fatherhood skills. They'll work on everything. They'll work on their platform. They'll work on a whole bunch of shit. They'll work on all their relationships. They won't work on themselves. Self-preservation, number one law of the land, man. If you don't preserve yourself, nigga, you deserve to expire. That's what the fuck you deserve. That's a golden gem my brother just dropped, man. You condition a woman's mind the same way you do your muscles in the gym, with consistency. Consistency. She has to get to the point where she can rely on what you're gonna do or what you're gonna expect without even thinking about it. That shit should become second nature to her. That's just it should become a part of her life, like brushing her fucking teeth. It should become routine to her. The problem is it can't become routine to her because it ain't fucking routine to you. You know the craziest shit I ever seen, man? I seen a fat nigga complain that his woman was fat. I say again, man, I seen a fat nigga complain that his woman was fat. I literally heard that nigga tell his woman she needs to lose weight. And when she told that nigga we both do, and she ain't even say with no animosity. She told that nigga, yeah, baby, we both do. Man, that nigga was 38 hot. He was 38 hot, man. I like, bro, come on, man. Let's be realistic. Let's not play this game, man. You fat too, bro. How you gonna act? Nigga, you fat too. She telling you, hey man, let's do it. She pretty much telling you, I don't know how to do it. But since you got to do it too, let's do it together. Show me how to do it. Why you doing it? fat motherfucker. But she ain't say all that. She was nice about it, man. I mean, I like, damn, bro. Nigga, you been unrealistic, my nigga. You been unrealistic. You know you fat as fuck. Do it by example. Man, let me tell you something. And this is some shit that I've learned. If a woman is around you in close quarters, it don't matter how she used to live her life. If she around you in close quarters and see you live your life in a meticulous manner, she gonna follow suit. You know why she gonna follow suit? Because she knows that pleases you. She knows that lifestyle makes you happy. And a woman who's around you in close quarters wants to make you happy. And if she doesn't, your ass ain't alpha. You ain't even the most alpha version of yourself. You got to keep in mind, man, that a woman needs to be, now she doesn't want to be led, she needs to be led. She needs to be led. She needs guidance. And when she doesn't have guidance, she fucking loses focus. She loses direction. She doesn't know which way to go. She doesn't know what to do. And you got to keep in mind, man, that if you got a woman around you, man, it's your responsibility to give her guidance. You can't force her to follow, but 9 times out of 10, you ain't got to. Give her guidance that results in that gets positive results. And I'm telling you, shit, you got to follow her for life, bro. And that's real talk, man. So, you know, a lot of times, man, you got to keep in mind, you got to keep this in mind. A lot of these boys, man, they really don't want the life they complain about. They don't want it. They kind of like women living in a fantasy world. They wanna dream about it. You know, they want to have dreams about it, then wake up, come back to their dreary ass life. They don't want it, cause brother, if you want it, you gonna go for that shit. How you want it and don't go for it? If you don't go for it, it's only because you don't want it. Anytime a man don't work towards something, he don't want it. That's simple. If you're not working towards something, nigga, forgive me if I don't sympathize with your ass, because you don't want it. You don't want no goddamn abs. You don't want to be lean. Man, let me tell you something, brothers, and this real talk. And anybody in the chat, man, can vouch for this. Until you, man, let me tell you something. Until you done showed up somewhere lean as fuck. I'm talking about, you know, what they call in the South, built. Until you done showed up in the South, until you showed up somewhere built like a motherfucker. You showed up somewhere lean and pretty big. Man, you don't understand the effect that shit has on women. I felt on a chick once, man, and it was my first time falling through her crib, bro. And her mama was there. And bro, when I walked in there, man, her mama nigga was there. And before her mama could even hold it back, man, she blurted out, damn, that nigga look like a piece of meat. I got uncomfortable in the motherfucker, man. I was like, man, I'm finna shoot my way up out this motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? The chick I was going to see was there. Her brother, it's actually a family gathering she was having there, man. I can't remember what it was. It was for somebody was going off to college or some shit. Somebody was going off to college, man, and it was like a little farewell there, because they were going like fucking hundreds. They were going miles away. They were going hundreds of miles away, and they were gonna fucking, they were gonna live on fucking they're gonna live on campus. And man, I fell through. I was like, man, I'm gonna shoot my way up out this motherfucker. Cause the look on that nigga face, he had a look on his face like he was just exasperated. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, boy, and I was looking at him like, man, you better hold it in the road, man. I was looking at him like, man, you better hold it in the road, bro, because I'm telling you, nigga, shit, you better be glad that young chick nigga ain't your old lady, because you would be in bad shape, nigga. And her mama didn't look bad, man. Actually, her mama was thick as a motherfucker, boy. She was thick as shit. She was thick enough, but she was thick, but she was thin. She was lean enough, man, to have her stomach out. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I ain't lie, boy. Her mama was bad. She wasn't badder than Lil Shawty, though. You know what I'm saying? And then it was hard for me to look at her mama like that because I was fucking with Lil Shawty. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard for me to look at a chick's sister in any kind of sexual way if I'm fucking with the chick hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucking with her heavy, man. Then it's like, and it take hell for a woman to get me to a career, man. So I had probably been chopping up with Shawty, man, for like 4 months, man. It was my first time ever coming around her family, man. You know how I get to that point, man. They be, I want you to meet my family. Everybody be here. This be the perfect time for you to meet my family. And I want my mama to meet you. I talk about you all the time and shit. And I be like, all right, Shawty, shit. All right, I'll be there. Fuck it. Clinks, appreciate the $10 super chat. Clinks says she can't resist the alpha who is in shape. It's impossible. Laugh out loud. By the way, be away. His wife keep looking good. His wife keep looking. Gee, no doubt, man. Listen, bro. The crazy shit is, man. That's why you got to be a man of high caliber. You got to be a man of integrity. Because if not, you'll be fucking already. Man, be fucking niggas' wives left and right. Because you got to understand, sometimes these niggas be to let themselves go, and they old lady be bad as fuck. Because, a woman, if a woman loves you, she'll love you through the fatness. You know what I'm saying? She'll love you. She'll love you through the belly. If she already love you and you fuck around and get fat, she'll still love you. She ain't gonna lust you, but she'll love you though. So she'll still be with you. Nigga, old lady, man, let me tell you something, bro. That's why you got to be a man of high caliber. You got to stick to the word of the Most High. That's why I always talk about the word of the Most High. Because when you become the most alpha version of yourself, all type of evil temptations come your way. The opportunity, man, let me tell you something, bro. There ain't a day go by that the opportunity to commit adultery doesn't come my way. I can't recall too many days where the opportunity to commit adultery doesn't come my way. At least every week. Now, I ain't gonna say every day, but at least every week, there's a few opportunities that come my way to commit adultery, man. These niggas' wives be lusting. Because I'm gonna tell you, women are just like us. The same way, man, if you got a fat chick at the crib, nigga, it's a different appeal to look at bad bitches. If you got a real skinny chick at the crib, it's a different appeal to look at thick bitches. You know what I'm saying? Just a bitch with a fat ass, thick thighs, man, little small waist. It's a different thing. Sure what I'm saying? But if you got a bad chick at the crib, then you kind of just look at other chicks coming and going. You ain't really like, damn, she bad. Because you compare her to at the crib. Same thing with a woman. If you fat, then your old lady looking at niggas that's lean, like, God damn, that nigga look good as shit. But if you lean as fuck, and don't be lean and big, if you lean and got some size, man, she looking at them niggas like, yeah, nigga got a nice body, but shit, daddy killing that. That's what you want. You want your brow to say, daddy killing that. Listen, you want to have your woman so in tune with what a physique's supposed to look like from looking at yours, that she be looking at that nigga thinking about the body parts he need to bring up. Well, dad'll probably say he need to bring his shoulders up. His shoulders kind of flat. He probably need trap work. His upper pecs ain't really right. I can see his collarbone a little bit. Upper pecs kind of flat. Like, she'll be dissecting that nigga body like that, nigga. If she spend enough time around you, focusing on focusing on how the fuck this shit's supposed to look. You know what I'm saying? She be dissecting niggas like a trainer. But if your ass ain't in shape, you don't get this fucking thrill, dog. Man, I'm telling you, man. I don't care what nobody tell you, man. Being in shape does 3 things for you. It gives you a confidence you can't have if you're not in shape. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't give a fuck how much pull you got. I don't give a fuck about none of that. It gives you a confidence you can't get anyplace else. Just from knowing that you fucking in shape. It feels different, man. Life feels different. Putting on your fucking clothes feels different. Your shirts feel different. You know, nigga, your drawers feel different when you lean. Everything feel different, man. Like, man, listen, bro, if you ain't never did that shit, man, you got to do it now, man. Like, you got to do it now, bro. And let me tell you something. The shit is so real that you run the risk of letting yourself go a little bit once you get all the way lean. That's how much your life changed from being a lard ass to being lean. You run the risk of letting yourself go a little bit just cause there's a different enjoyment to life, bro. It's a different enjoyment to life, man. And the thing is, bro, this is real talk. We live in America, Jack. Unless you live on a college campus around a bunch of athletes, The majority of motherfuckers you see in public are not gonna be lean. They're not gonna be in shape. So you show up somewhere, especially summertime. You show up something, nigga. You show up in GNC with a motherfucking wife beat on in summertime, nigga, and you fucking big chocolate motherfucking ripped. Cause I am gonna be honest with you. The more pigmentation you have in your fucking skin, the better you look lean. Cause all the goddamn all the striations and everything fucking show when you got pigmentation. You just look different. You can't have the body of a Greek god unless you got pigmentation. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You can be lean, but that shit ain't gonna look the same if you ain't got some pigmentation in your skin, man. That shit look different. You know what I'm saying? It looks different when it looks different, man. That's why they spray that tan shit on in the bodybuilding competition. That tan and shit, it brings out the striations, man. You know, the bottom line is this, man. No doubt, see, no doubt. No doubt. Taking none of them fucking pills. It don't get you that, man. You gotta the bottom line is this, man. I say that every man needs to get in the best shape he can get in, man. And really, it ain't even just for the women. It's for the confidence in your health. Listen, man, if your back hurt to get out the bed, it's cause your fucking belly too big. If your hips and shit hurt when you take a walk, it's cause you got that fucking flab hanging off your side, bro. You got too much fat on your fucking body. You got to get in shape, man. You got to get in the best shape you can be in. You know what, brothers? And I know y'all gonna feel this. See, Steph, a couple of other homies in here, man. I know y'all gonna feel this. Imagine a man who does have the attention of a beautiful woman. And that woman is proud of her body because she fucking gorgeous. Body sex to the motherfucker, man. Thick, chunked up in the right places. Firm in the right places. Fucking jiggly right in the right places. And that nigga don't want to take his shirt off because he got a fucked up physique, man. He can't even enjoy the broad. He can't even enjoy her, man. He can't enjoy her because he don't have the confidence to enjoy her. Now, not saying that every fat nigga won't. That's fat niggas, man, they're gonna have just as much fun as a lean nigga. But the majority of niggas won't. The majority of niggas feel more confident in themselves when they lean. That's some fat niggas, man, that don't give a fuck. They ain't gonna be no more confident lean than they are fat. That's some niggas who just embrace that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I ain't one of them niggas. I ain't one of them niggas that embrace being fat. I feel totally motherfucking different when I ain't lean, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel totally different. My confidence takes a hit when I ain't lean. Hey man, listen. You know, we believe in the truths of life in this motherfucker, bro. And the truth of my life is that my confidence is not the same when I'm not lean. It's just the bottom line. You know, so, you know, man, you can't even enjoy fucking life, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nigga in the pool with a shirt on and shit, man. You know, it's hot in the motherfucker, man. Nigga in the pool with a t-shirt on, man. You might well put on one of them cover-ups and shit too, nigga. You know, that's the type of shit I'm talking about, man. Nigga, it's summertime, hot in the motherfucker. Nigga won't even go to the mailbox with a wife beater on, man. Nigga put on a shirt on top of his wife beater. And see, this is what a man got to understand. If you embarrassed to go in public with that shit look bad to your woman too. You know what I'm saying? That shit look bad to her. Even if a woman love you, bro, she see physically, man, that you falling off. And trust me, one thing you got to understand, and this is what we all got to understand, and I know y'all brothers can vouch for this too. If the shit look bad to you, it look worse to your woman. It look worse to everybody else. Because you see yourself every day. You used to your shit being fat. But I tell you like this too. When you ripped, when you lean, that shit look better to everybody too. So when you think you look good, women be like, God damn. When you lean, you looking at that shit like, shit, boy, I'm there. Women be like, God damn, that nigga been there. That nigga been there and some. You know what I'm saying? Bitch be looking at you like a box of Pringles, nigga. Like a can of Pringles. Once you pop, you can't stop. That's what you got to understand, man. Do it, brothers. Get lean, man. Get in the best shape. Get in the best shape you can, man. G said he got up 225 about a month ago and panicked. I'm telling you, man, it changes your life. It changes your life, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you. My first experience, man, with being out of shape, man, was when I had that car wreck, man. When I flipped my Escalade, man. Like I was fucked up for a long time, bro. And it ain't the fact that I was fat as much as it was I was out of shape because I couldn't move for a long time. And then my quality of movement came back slowly. You know what I'm saying? But once I got to the point where I could move everything, not even efficiently, but move it enough to move, shit, boy, I got back to that shit quick, man. You know what I'm saying? I say quick from where I started from that fucking wreck, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. For a minute, man, I thought I was paralyzed. I couldn't move shit. I thought I was paralyzed, man. I really didn't believe. You know, the prognosis was positive, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I just thought I wasn't gonna never be right again, man. You know what I'm saying? Even now, man, I got some shit with my shoulder, man. I got some shit with my fucking left hip, man. I got some shit. I still got some shit that ain't gonna never be right. You know what I'm saying? As far as some joint issues, man, from that fucking wreck, I still got some shit that ain't gonna be right, man. You know what I'm saying, nigga? My left shoulder ain't never stopped popping. I still be doing them motherfucking military presses. You know what I'm saying? I still be doing them shits. Still be doing incline bench for 225. You know what I'm saying? Still be doing that shit, nigga. I don't care. I gotta keep working, man. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I went from nigga. I couldn't even do no motherfucker. Nigga, I couldn't even do pull-ups with the heaviest band. I couldn't do no pull-ups, nigga. Nigga, I couldn't even put I couldn't even put my arms up high enough to grab the bar, nigga. I couldn't do no pull-ups. None of that shit. Hey, yo, I just saw what you put in there, see? Hey, real talk, man. Real talk. Some niggas are so embarrassed they wear suits year round, even in July and August. In the South. In July and August in the South. Summertime, nigga. Nigga won't put summertime, nigga put on a t-shirt, it be long sleeve. You know what I'm saying? Nigga won't let his guns, it will never let his guns out, man. Hey, but that's how it is, man. That's how it is, man. So, man, you just gotta, you just gotta realize this, man. You deserve to have that confidence. This ain't even about no women. This ain't about nobody. This is about you having a supreme, superb confidence in yourself. And anybody that tell you alpha has nothing to do with physique, them niggas is lying, man. Let me tell you something. I met a nigga once, man. Nigga was short and skinny. And nigga really, really, wanted to debate that, alpha ain't got nothing to do with physicality. Nigga took a few uh martial arts, self defense courses and shit. And he felt like he could fight pretty good. And I was like, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this: you small and you can fight, but there's a size that a motherfucker can be where that shit won't work because you so small. And you ain't got no muscles. It ain't even about being tall. It's about at least being big, being strong, being able to, move a big motherfucker around. But if all you could do is kick and chop and punch, there's a motherfucker that's so big that your kicks and chops and punches ain't gonna hurt him, nigga. Cause you 5'3" and you weigh fucking 142 pounds. And you ain't never lifted a weight in your fucking life. It gets to a point where there's a certain size where your shit, what just don't matter no more, man. Devon Miles, appreciate the $5 super chat, bro. And that shit is crazy, man. It's just one of those things, man, where you gotta have that confidence in yourself. It's kind of like Floyd in his prime could fight Mike Tyson in his prime 50 times and get his ass washed 50 times. He was gonna get washed 50 times. There is no way that Floyd was going to beat Mike in his prime, even when Floyd was in his prime. He was going to get his ass washed. It just gets to the point where the big motherfucker is just too big and too strong for you. If you want to go back further than that, Big George Foreman. Shit, Big George Foreman, man, you can't find me a small fighter like you think Floyd could have beat Big George Foreman at any point? Big George Foreman is the reason that Ali ended up the way he did. That motherfucking fight with George Foreman in Africa, man, when he was, man, that boy George Foreman was hitting like, man, he was hitting like a goddamn lumberjack chopping a tree down. And Ali was eating all them punches. Ate them all. Ate them for shit. Ate them motherfucker for 12 rounds, man. That nigga ate all those punches. He ain't gonna never be right no more after that, man. That's more trauma than the average football player get, man, in the whole goddamn season. He got it in one fight with no helmet on. Shit, boy, I'm telling you. It's crazy out here, man. You know, you gotta keep in mind, man, that, you know, a lot of times, man, you know, we just gotta do what we gotta do, man. And you know, and the thing is, man, I don't give a fuck what you gotta do, nigga. Nigga be talking about a whole bunch of shit not to do. You got, you know, bodybuilders say this, and then you got these fucking geeky fitness cats that say this. Then you got these fucking vegan fitness cats say this, man. Let me tell you something. Whatever you gotta do to kickstart your shit, man. I say, nigga, if you fat as fuck, go on a goddamn water fast for 7 days. 3 days, nigga. Don't do 7. My bad. Don't do. If you ain't used to it, don't do 7. Man, go on a water fast for a weekend. You know what I'm saying? Start Friday night and go to Sunday night. No, that ain't even 3 days. That's 2 days. Start off on a water fast, man. Do that shit. Do a water fast for 2 days, nigga. That's you not getting no calories. None. But you at the crib just catch that water, all that water make you take a shit. Which you probably will. If you ain't used to drink water, nigga, by the time you get all that water in your belly, man, but you gonna have to run like a motherfucker. But when you do that, man, that's your body telling you, man, that you should have been there. If water make you have the runs, nigga, it's gonna make you pee a lot too, so you need to be at the crib. If you ain't used to drinking water, you're gonna pee, nigga, damn near every hour on the hour if you ain't used to drinking water when you pouring all that water down your neck. That's what's gonna happen when you start drinking a gallon of water a day. That's why I say start at a half a gallon. Drink a half a gallon a day for the first week and then start drinking a gallon a day. If you just when you get to the point when you get to where you can drink a gallon a day of water, man, just that in itself, man, gonna wash a whole bunch of that bullshit off your body. You know what I'm saying? And if you're drinking a gallon of water a day, it's gonna be hard to eat like shit. There's something mental that's gonna happen to you when you're drinking a gallon of water every day, where you ain't gonna want to fuck it up eating no bullshit. See, if you're drinking Cokes every day, it's easy to eat a goddamn honey bun. It's easy to go get a burger and some fries every goddamn day for lunch if you're drinking a Coke every day. But if you're drinking water every day, it's going to automatically clean up your diet. Your shit going to clean up, man, because I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of shit you eat, when you're eating bullshit and drinking sodas and juice and shit with it, it don't taste the same with water. That shit don't taste the same. It kind of nasty with water, man. Bunch of shit ain't right with water. You know? Yeah. If that stomach starts showing, man, whoo. Hey, that's straight right there, man. Homie said 345 in the chat, 345 likes. That's what's up, man. Yeah, no doubt, G. If that fucking stomach starts showing, man, you know you done fucked up. And this is the thing, bro. And this is what I want men to understand is this, man. This is really what I want men to understand. If you lean, stay lean, man. If you lean, stay lean. Because once you get fat, those fat cells don't go anywhere. Fat cells don't disappear. They shrink. It takes years of being lean for fat cells to dissipate. You just shrink them. That's why somebody who's really obese and loses some weight, that's why it's so easy for them to gain it back, because their fat cells are ready to expand again. That's why it's got to be a lifestyle change. You can't have a goal. Okay, I want to be this weight by this time, so I can go on this trip. Then you come back from a trip, you get fat again. or you get fat on the trip. All you got to do, man, listen, that's how God work, man. That's how God work. All you got to do is take one step. Start drinking that water, and he going to give you the strength to make the next steps. Because I'm going to be honest with you, brother. A lot of us, man, take it for granted. But honestly, getting in shape is hard for a bunch of people, man. Getting in shape is hard for a bunch of people because they have years and years of bad habits. You know what I'm saying? They have years and years of bad habits. And then there are brothers who used to be lean, man, who ain't been lean in a long time. They don't remember how to do it. But I'm telling you now, all it takes is to put your plan on paper and fucking stick to it. If you out of shape, anything works. If you eat like shit, any diet works. If you don't work out at all, any workout works. If you ain't never worked out, man, you gonna fuck around and get big while you get lean. That's the crazy shit. If you ain't never seriously worked out, man, you're gonna get big while you get lean. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be you're gonna be getting bigger, gaining muscle strength as you get lean. Shit. A beginner is the best time to be, man. No doubt, GMB. The older you get, the harder it is to maintain. And the older you get, the harder it is to fucking lose it. Because you got to understand this. I don't give a fuck what kind of shape you in. Your metabolism at 40 is different than it was at fucking 25. I can guarantee you that. So you got to eat less to get lean. At 20, well, for the most part, I know the Homer Clink say he carb sensitive like a motherfucker. He ain't like the average 20-year-old where he could just eat what the fuck he want to eat. But then it ain't even like that. The Homer Jerron Fit. Jerron Fit got a great fitness channel too, man. He rolled with the Homer Chris Jones, man. Jerron can eat whatever the fuck he want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Man, Jerron in his 30s, man. Damn near 40. And Jerron can eat whatever the fuck he want to eat. And he ain't gonna gain a whole lot of weight. That nigga eat like shit. And he still ain't gonna get fat. He gotta try the bulk. Now on the bulk, that nigga be eating pizza and ice cream every goddamn day. After every workout, nigga eat pizza and ice cream. After every workout. You know what I'm saying? And still can do a lean bulk. Nigga, boy, I eat all that pizza and ice cream, nigga. I'm gonna get fat no motherfucker. I'm talking about quick too. That nigga be eating all kind of shit, man. I can't eat that shit, man. Philip, what's up, man? Brother from Nigeria representing, man. Appreciate you being in the joint, man. Yeah, I don't count green leafy vegetables, man. If I'm gonna count calories, man, I don't count no lettuce and shit like that, greens and shit like that. I count broccoli. Broccoli is a little bit, but let me tell you something, man. What I want y'all to do, I want y'all to start comparing some of these things because vegetables are cool if they give you the caloric content, if they give you the nutritional content that you need. Broccoli, broccoli is my go-to. You understand? You could eat 400 grams of 400 grams of broccoli, or 400 ounces of broccoli, 400 grams of broccoli. You can eat 400 grams of broccoli. Is it grams? Maybe it's 400 grams. Yeah. You eat 400 grams of broccoli. That motherfucker give you 44 grams of carbs and 33 grams of protein. You can't get that consistency with nothing else. There's almost nothing else you can eat to get that type of caloric makeup. 44 grams of carbs, 33 grams of protein. That's one hell of a thing. Now that's a shitload of broccoli. You might not want to eat that much of it, but I'm just saying that's how cold broccoli is chopped up as far as the macronutrients go. So there's a few vegetables you can eat, man, that give you, similar shit, not as much, but give you a similar breakdown. And I just say this, man, you don't eat vegetables to try to get fucking carved up or try to get you eat vegetables, man, for fucking nutrition. There's a whole bunch of vitamins and nutrients and fucking antioxidants and fucking all that shit you need, man, out of those fucking vegetables, man. And you gotta get those motherfuckers, man. Those fruits and vegetables are for health. That's what they're for. They're medicine, man. Get those fucking. Think about this, man. You get sick, motherfucker tell you to drink orange juice. Whole bunch of motherfuckers drink a whole lot of orange juice when they sick. Well, motherfucker, if you eat oranges all the time, guess what? Your vitamin C high as shit. Eat oranges every day. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker need 7 servings of fruit and 9 servings of vegetables every day. Think about that shit. You got to eat a shitload of fruit and vegetables every day, man. If you want to be healthy. So you could be lean and not be healthy. My first priority is health. Leanness gonna come. If you healthy, you're gonna get lean. But you can get lean and not be healthy. So I say, why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone and focus on getting healthy so you can be lean and healthy? Because if you can get lean quick as shit, man, and be in fucked up health, bodybuilders die all the fucking time. Be lean as fuck. Lean and big. Nigga be lean and big like a motherfucker. Be dead in the motherfucker in his 20s. 30s. And I just say this, man. The quickest way to get lean, brothers, and I'm gonna be honest with you. The quickest way to get lean is to kill all those empty ass carbs. Kill that sugar. Kill that this any of those empty ass carbs. If something don't give you nothing but carbs, kill it. Rice. Now rice is good. I'm addicted to basmati rice, but basmati white rice is lower on the glycemic index than brown rice. So if I'm gonna eat rice, it's gonna be basmati white rice. Just because it's lower on there's no rice that's lower on the glycemic index that I found. And the glycemic index is what they use to figure out, how likely a food is to spike your blood sugar. And basmati white rice is the lowest rice on the glycemic index that I found. If anybody's found one lower than that, then let me know in the chat. But man, eating out of anything in a goddamn bag, I don't eat shit in a bag. You know what I'm saying? Like carbs in a bag, I don't eat shit in a bag. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if you buy some broccoli in a bag, nigga, you know I ain't talking about that. But you know what I'm talking about. Anything with preservatives. If that shit got preservatives, I don't eat carbs with preservatives in them. Chips, cookies, and shit like that. That shit got sugar in it. Anything with more than 4 grams of sugar per serving is gonna spike your fucking blood sugar in a bad way, because sugar spikes your shit in a bad way. So read your labels, man. Keep the fucking labels in your ears. Always read your label. See what the fuck is on the label, man. You got to. You owe it to yourself. So all that good shit, all that crazy white shit, man. Man, that shit ain't good for you, man. That shit ain't, man. You got to worry about health, man. Yes, man. Listen, man. Sugar is listen. Sugar is carcinogenic. It has been declared a carcinogen. You know what I'm saying? It has been declared that, and we still be eating that shit. Man, dog, listen. They don't even hide the shit no more because they know everybody's addicted to this combination of sugar, salt, and fat. You motherfuckers love Doritos because they got a combination of sugar, salt, and fat. Shit like honey buns, motherfucker love them because they got a combination of sugar, salt, and fat. Motherfucker love cookies because they got a combination of sugar, salt, and fat. Find me the motherfucker who eats saltine crackers a lot. You ain't gonna find me too many niggas that eat saltine crackers. Saltine crackers got a lot of salt, but they ain't got no goddamn fat. They ain't got no sugar. Motherfuckers don't eat them. They eat them in some chili or some shit. Bunch of motherfuckers eat all these chips, man, all these fucking snack cakes and shit. They got a great combination of sugar. They found a combination of sugar, fat, and salt that's addictive. It has addictive properties. That particular combination of sugar, fats, and salts has addictive properties. And motherfuckers cannot leave it alone. They cannot leave it alone. Sugar is addictive. That shit is crack, dog. That shit is FDA crack. It is FDA approved crack rock, nigga. You're gonna be addicted to that shit. You might well shoot it in your veins, bro, because that shit is addictive. It's addictive, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. And you really it's a struggle with some of this shit, man. It's gonna be a struggle, man, because until when you get to reading labels, man, like I'm a label reader, bro. I don't buy shit without reading the label. Nothing. I can't remember the last time I bought anything and didn't read the label. No, anything that needed the label to be read. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy anything packaged without reading the label. You know what I'm saying? There's certain brands of rice I use. I use Lundberg. Lundberg white basmati rice. Uh, is it's from California. It's grown in California. It's fucking sourced in California, and it goes through the organic process, the GMO non-GMO process in California. Only rice I eat. If I can't find that brand, I just won't have no rice until I find it. And I go fucking a year, 2 years without it. If I can't find that brand, I'm not even trying any other brand because that's the brand I like. But if I can't get it, man, bananas. I don't buy big ass bananas, man. Big ass bananas, man, they ain't quite right. You gotta buy them little small motherfuckers, man. Even the red small ones, man. I get into some of this nutrition shit later on, man, because I've been studying this shit, man, for at least a decade, man. Like there's some shit I know about nutrition, man, that people don't even talk about. You know what I'm saying? And I just know that sugar shit, man. You gotta think about, man, that fucking sugar, man. That should do something to you, man. You know what I'm saying? It'll do something to you, man. It spike your blood sugar so fucking bad, dog, that it'll literally have you having withdrawal symptoms, man. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker wake up with a headache in the morning, man, and need some coffee. Starbucks makes a living off of serving motherfuckers sugary sweet coffee drinks. Think about that shit. Motherfuckers can make coffee at home for fucking 10 cents a cup on average. 10 cents a cup. Or even less. And motherfuckers going to Starbucks spending $6 every day on a cup of sugary sweet coffee. Because that fucking sugar is no joke, bro. It'll do something to you, man. There's a cat called the Minister of Wellness. Nathaniel Coleman, I think, man. He's got a great channel, man. If you just look up the Minister of Wellness, he's got a great channel, man. He's got some great supplements, man, and he's got some great information over there as well. A bunch of shit that I concur with. So I've been thinking about doing that shit, man. But I ain't lying, man. I'm pretty much dedicated to the Book of Alpharonomy channel, man. And I don't want to spread myself too thin, man. Trying to do too many things, and I sure don't want to start mixing up the pot over here, man. Because the way YouTube functions, man, you got to be pretty consistent, man, with the content that you put on your channel, man. If you want the algorithm to keep rocking with you. And shit, man. I put up a video last week, man. That motherfucker getting uh it was getting $10 per meal, $10 CPM, which is crazy. Now, how the CPM works on YouTube, man? CPM is every 1,000 views. So the average video on YouTube goes anywhere from $2 to $4 every 1,000 views. That's average. You know what I'm saying? And I just figured out a way to put my fucking titles, certain words, certain keywords I put in the titles. Everybody who's got a YouTube channel, man, go fuck with Tube, buddy, man. But I gotta, I fucking, I figured out a way, man, to where like I be getting, man, like 8, 9, 10. Last week, man. Well, earlier this week, not last week. Last week, man, I put up a video, man. That motherfucker got $10 CPM. So every 1,000 views, the motherfucker make $10 on ad revenue, man, which is, it to people, the numbers don't sound right, but you just got to go with the system how it works. The average is $2 to $4 per click. I mean, per 1,000 views. That's just how it fucking goes. You could complain about it, or you could look at it and say there ain't nothing, or you can say whatever the fuck you want to say. It don't really matter. I'm telling you how this shit works, and I'm telling you that I figured out a way to, man, to make my thumbnail and my title work to my advantage with the CPM. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just energy drinks, man. I think energy drinks, man. For me, I'm kind of paranoid about that fake ass sugar too. Sugar substitutes, man. I'm kind of paranoid about them because although they're not like sugar, if you drink enough of them, your body responds to it like sugar. And the jury's still out on how much that is. So shit like sucralose, if you're using that shit every day or using that shit, let's say you're drinking 4 cups of coffee a day, and in every cup you're using sucralose, or yeah, that shit can add up, man. It's kind of just like with fucking agave nectar. Agave nectar is low glycemic as far as a sweetener goes. It's pretty low glycemic compared to all foods, all carb sources. But first of all, it depends on the one you get. Agave in the raw is low on the glycemic index. There's some others that aren't low on the glycemic index. But you use that shit occasionally. You can't fucking just use agave all through the day just because it's low glycemic, it's low on the glycemic index, because low on the glycemic index means this serving is low on the glycemic index. If you keep piling all them servings up, your fucking blood sugar gonna spike. You know what I'm saying? It's like if you sit around and eat bananas all day. You eat bananas all day, your fucking blood sugar gonna spike. Bananas are not something that you can just sit and eat all goddamn day. You're gonna get fat as fuck eating bananas all day. You know what I'm saying? Like people think like, nigga, monkeys don't eat bananas all day. Monkeys eat a shitload of plants. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch animals. Animals don't eat sweet shit even if it's available to them. They eat that shit as a delicacy. Sweet shit ain't available to animals all day. Think about this, brothers. I want y'all to go back and look at a time before grocery stores got so popular like this, where plums came off trees. Now, if plums come off trees, them motherfuckers ain't available year round. Oranges, they're harvested once a year. They're not fucking available year round. They're freezing these motherfuckers. They figured out the temperature to keep them at, to preserve them until they get ready to put them out. But if you notice, the fruit's starting to look worse and worse in some of these places, man. You can't have watermelon in goddamn December. Ain't no watermelons in December, dog. Ain't no watermelons in September. The motherfuckers is gone. Those fruits are meant to be eaten at the time they grow. Once the normal harvest time for those fruits is over, you stop eating them shits. That's how our ancestors kept their balance. That's how they kept their nutritional balance, because they didn't continue to eat sweet shit all through the year. Even, man, listen, you can't eat the same fruits all year long because that shit's not natural. Pineapples and shit, man, that shit ain't meant for us to eat. We don't even live nowhere where you get no goddamn pineapples. Coconuts and shit, man, shit ain't meant for us to eat. We don't live nowhere where you get no goddamn coconuts. You know, it's crazy, man. You know, you like, if you can't grow the shit where you at, it ain't meant for you to fucking eat. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you got coconut, I ain't seen no coconuts, goddamn. I don't know if the palm trees in California got coconuts. Somebody let me know. And if you want some real honey, man, that fucking Manuka honey, man. Manuka honey is, man, let me tell you something. I just got through my, I just told y'all, listen to my voice now. You don't hear no coughing. You don't hear no none of that shit. Man, let me tell you something. As soon as I felt that strep coming on, I went and grabbed that Manuka honey. I had that Manuka honey, some turmeric, some ginger, some fucking orange peel. And boy, I dropped that shit in some motherfucking hot water, nigga. Made that mixture, made that concoction. Man, I drunk that shit probably 4 times. 4 times. As soon as I felt it coming on, I drunk that shit 4 times. Bam. Manuka honey has been, listen, Manuka honey has been proven that people who have strep, motherfucker, take 1 teaspoon of Manuka honey and they symptoms, and when they swallow it, within 10 minutes, their fucking inflammation in their throat starts to dissipate. So I keep Manuka honey on deck. You know what I'm saying? This time of year, I always got it. I got 2. I got multifloral and monofloral. Monofloral is directly from the Manuka plant, just that plant. There are other plants besides the Manuka plant that give you that honey. And The multifloral, it has, different. The multifloral, I use it just as maintenance. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll make some, like this time of year, man. Like this time of year, I will make homemade tea, man. I'll be honest with you. I don't drink that shit as a, hey, it's tea time. I'm gonna drink my tea. It's on some spiritual shit. I drink it this time of year because the shit that I need to put in my concoction works best in tea. So I fucking, but I guess it's tea. I just use hot water and put all this shit in it. I call it tea for lack of a better way, lack of a better way to put it. But I use that multiflora manuka honey just as maintenance, just on a daily basis. I'm taking that. When I start getting strappy, I switch to the monofloral. You know what I'm saying? And get that monoflora has at least 75% pollen count. And I know I'm talking shit that motherfuckers don't really know about right now, but that monoflora has at least 75% pollen count. The multiflora has at least 65%, which is, that's pretty good for maintenance. So, these are the type of things, man, that, you know, oh yeah, yeah, man, shit, Manuka's expensive down here, man. I just paid $30 for two little 8 ounce jars of that shit, man. That shit $15 a jar, man. But it's worth it. It's worth it. It's for me. It's worth it, man. Up and you chop it up. I said, yeah, man, we got to do it, man. He said, that's right, baby. Winter time, summertime bodies are made in the winter, baby. Summertime bodies are made in the winter. You know what I'm saying? So that's real talk, man. Yeah, hey, man, listen. Shit is expensive, man. But when you think about it, it's not really expensive. Shit ain't really expensive. Shit ain't really expensive, man. When you really think about it, like what's expensive? Like $15 on that Manuka honey, man. Listen, bro. If I can't afford $15 a piece on 2 jars of Manuka honey, man, then I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I need my ass whipped. All this shit I'm talking about being a boss is a lie. For really, it's not expensive unless you're comparing it to cheap shit. Like I say, don't compare the shit you buy to cheap shit. Compare it to other high quality shit.